Hi guys, welcome in. How's everyone doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Thursday. Hope your Thursday's going good. Hope your Friday's going good for those of you ahead in the time zone. Welcome in. Hello, hi. Welcome in, guys. Hope your Wednesday night was good too. But welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Let me go through the intros real quick. Thank you for opening the gates, Gem. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for first Thanos. Welcome in. Hi here. Hi Volgray. Hi Odin. Hi Shy. Hi Monarch. Welcome in. Hi Ashura. Welcome in. Hope you guys are all having a really great day. And thank you for the sip. Thank you, thank you. I'm good. Just had a test earlier today. I hope it went well. Hope you had a good test. Doing good. Was gardening. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm good. I'm doing good today so far. I tried to take a nap, but I feel like I didn't really sleep, but it's okay. But yeah. Just been enjoying games with friends. That's good to hear. Woke up at 4 p.m. Wow. You must have slept late. My sleep schedule is so buns. You know, it's okay. You can fix it in the future. I have a lot of friends who have really fucked up sleep schedules. So you're not alone. Don't you worry, you're not alone. But welcome in, guys. Hello, Meadow, I have reached a new age. Like, oh, an age of prosperity, an age of union, an age of automation. I got things working, create mod Minecraft. Oh, I was like, not your birthday yet. What are you talking about? No, but I'm glad. What did you get? What did you get working on, Create? What were you working on? And I got another test tomorrow. That's gonna be fun. Oh, you got this. I believe in you. And thank you for the 125 stream streak. Thank you here. I got this too. Thank you for the 125. Thank you. I have reached the ancient age personally. Crazy. But welcome in, guys. I genuinely hope you guys all had a really, really good day. Today we will be playing some Ace Attorney. I'm assuming we're going to be finishing up this case. Today is probably the last day for game 2. Case 4, we're probably going to finish it up, and then we're going to move on to game 3, which is the final part of the trilogy. I believe there's still 4 cases. I know the first one had 5 cases, but I think it's going to be 4 cases again for the third game, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see. Semi-automation of iron, gold, and andesite alloys. Oh, nice. Good job. Good job, good job. I only got a taste of Create because of the mod pack me and Wolf are playing. That was my only, like, hands-on experience with Create. When I play Minecraft with a bunch of my friends and family, they would do Create, but I would just watch on the sideline and let them do whatever they need to do, and I just do the magic mods because I like magic. But that's what I do, at least. But the Create mod, from the little bit that I've experienced from the mod pack that me and Wolf does, it's pretty fun. It's definitely pretty fun. I just get confused. I think I get a little confused on what I'm supposed to be doing or how to connect some of these, or like a lot of the like basically connecting one machinery to another is what confuses me sometimes. Yeah, it's quite complicated, but it's right up my alley for games. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I enjoyed it for the bits that I got to experience in the mod pack with Wolf, but yeah, still a bit of a struggle. Hi North, welcome in. How are you? Hope you're doing good today. Welcome in, welcome in. 1 second, let me give some shout outs because we have Shy in here, and then I'll also give shout out to North. If you guys don't know Shy or North, make sure you guys give them some love and support. I would really, really appreciate it. Let me set that up. I'm doing good. That's good to hear. It's super late for you. Make sure you get some good rest when you do. Well, welcome in. Hope you've been doing good. I'm just catching up with messages to make sure I didn't miss anything. Don't forget to SO Meadow Leventus. Get out of here. I'm here to make you play a little cute short game. It's free on a browser, and it only be 30 minutes. What's it called? What's it called? Oh. Let me see. Trees hate you? Oh, I think I know what it is. I have a feeling I know what it is. I saw it on TikTok, I am pretty sure. Hi, Structus. Welcome in. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Let me pull it up real quick. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, yeah, I saw a little bit of gameplay on TikTok, and it's just a bunch of like, it's a bunch of people like trying to go through like, it's like a maze or not, well, quote unquote maze, but it's like open world, but obviously there's like a puzzle path, and just trees are not happy with you. They are not happy with you. It's so funny. A lot of them were like raging. And they would like try to assume and then they would get it wrong. How many subs to make you play it? No, you don't have to give subs for that. You don't have to give subs for that. I have to just, you know, dedicate time, really. I might do it like maybe on a Monday. 30 subs, no. Hi goblins, hope you're doing good too. Welcome in. It could be a Monday. Yeah. I will probably do like a Monday, like early Monday thing. 45 subs. No! Goblins. I swear to God. I swear to God. Hi, Dream. Welcome in. 35 stream streak. Thank you. I'm about to head out though. Have a great stream. No worries. You have a really good day, okay? Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate it. 50? No. It's okay. I will play it. I will play it on Monday. I'll play it on Monday. I'll play a little bit on Monday because I do most of my Mondays are kind of like my free days that I don't have like anything scheduled for. So I could do Monday before I do Demon School, I think. Oh, I'm sorry. But once I do, I will send you a clip of it. Or like I'll let you know. I'll message you. I'll be like, "Hey, I played the game. Here you go." Sweet. Yeah, no, I got you. Oh, thank you for the sub, Drave. Thank you. And hi, Nox. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the daily bloom. Hope you've been doing good. I'll be sure to make clips. Yes. I'll send you all the clips, North. Don't you worry. I'll give a bit of time on Monday to try the game. I'm allowed to be cringe. I'm at 97 attuned. Fair enough. But welcome in, guys. Welcome in. I genuinely hope you guys all had a really good day. Today, once again, we're going to be playing Ace Attorney Trilogy. Let me see. Hi, Crits. Welcome in. Hope you've been doing good. Welcome in. It's been a bit. Hi. Welcome in. Hey, hi. Hope you're doing good. It's good to see you. No polls up. But tomorrow we will be doing a watch along for Toradora, episodes 13 to 16. They'll be an hour after stream. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. Then we have, I think that's all that we have technically. I do have a collab that's still in the talks right now because I posted an announcement over on the Discord, but on Wednesday we were supposed to have an early stream, but we ended up rescheduling because of reasons. So we will be rescheduling a stream for that. Hi Dota, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for the daily bloom. Hello. But yeah, that collab is still in the talks. I will let you guys know once the date has been decided. But that's still in the talks as of right now. What else? Next week, I will actually be putting a poll system for community games. Once again, it'll be the usual 4, which is the Marvel Rivals, Lethal Company, Peak, Repo, and then the other 2 will be Unfortunate Spacemen and Goose Goose Duck. Unfortunate Spacemen and Goose Goose Duck is a free game. So, you guys should be able to play it if you guys want to, obviously. It's optional if you guys want to still, play the game, right? Even though it's free, I would rather you guys want to play the game than just to download it just because you feel like you need to, okay? Hello, I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I'm doing good today. Thank you. I built my first plane. Oh, nice. Good job. Then lagged trying to fly it and crashed it. And now I'm trying to get it up right. Oh. Good job on building it. Good luck on fixing it. That's not good. I have yet to play a game of Unfortunate Spacemen, but I did play the tutorial. Ooh, okay, so it'll be a first time for a lot of us. Okay, that's good. I've never played it before. I've seen a little bit just from like the screenshots, so I haven't actually seen much gameplay, or at least I don't remember. 2 daily blooms, no way. Oh, crits, I am so sorry. So basically what happened was my PC ended up, like my SSD ended up like dying, and all of the information that I had was on that SSD, sadly. So a lot of the counts were reset, but if you do happen to remember how many daily blooms you had, I could update it. But yeah, no, my SSD ended up dying, so I can't access the information, and to get that information apparently it costs like 2K minimum, so. But if you happen to remember, you're more than welcome to tell me how much you had, but if you don't really care and you don't mind starting over, that's totally fine too. The streak also equals the number of times Meadow has denied that she is small. Honestly, it's I said I'm average height probably more than 85 times. Nah, it's all good. I'll start over. Okay. As long as you're okay with it. But if you ever feel like, oh, I really want it back, just let me know. The plane's fine, but I got bugged, so I couldn't unpack it or move, so I had to teleport. Oh, that sucks. Hopefully you didn't lose it though. But yeah, guys, today we're gonna be playing Ace Attorney Trilogy. I'm excited to get the second game done, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna finish it today. The second game at least. And then we'll go to the third part of the trilogy, so I'm excited for that. I don't remember what's in the third trilogy much, but I am going to see how many cases there are at least. So there was 5 in the first one, 4 in the second one, and then I think they said there's 16 episodes, was it? Was it 16? I might be counting wrong. New features, blah, 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 blah. No, I just need to know how many. 14! There's 14 episodes. So, that was 5 in the first one, 4 in the first one, that's 9, so there's 5 more episodes. Okay. I believe there's 5 more episodes. It has, it's been 232 denials of height so far. Joking. Get out of here. I think the popularity of the game goes 132, if I remember correctly. Oh, really? I actually don't remember the order of the popularity, to be honest. All I know is that I loved it all. Like, there's some people who were like, oh, this game was bad, this case was bad. I'm like, I enjoyed everything to the fullest. I enjoyed every single one of them. I never had any problems with it. I don't know why. I guess, I don't know. I just kind of liked every single one of them. I didn't really have a problem with it. But we are going to be playing Ace Attorney today, so let me change my category and then we could get that going. Trilogy. Yes, Naya coughing in the background. Ah, okay. There we go. I feel like I hear... Oh no, that's just the game and the fucking main menu. Okay. The game and my music. Because I hear double drum and the timing was really, really like doubled. So I was like, do I have 2 of my background music on? No, it's just a game. It's just a game. Okay. Let me make sure the game is being shared. Are we looking and it's shared? Okay. Alright. That'd be funny, but not really useful once she gets better. Yeah. She is getting a lot better though. Like, her coughs aren't as reoccurring, I guess, if that's the right word I'm looking for. It's not as often, which is really good. Okay, 1 second. I'm just fixing stuff in the background. There we go. Hi, Maddie. Welcome in. How are you? Good morning. Thank you for the daily boo. Follow me good. Are you sure you're good? Been drawn? Oh, so you hate me. Again. I see. He's just been drawing. I literally messaged you. You did not. Oh, you did. Oh, right. I responded to you. But you didn't respond back. How rude. He didn't even respond back. He's awake, he's drawing, and doesn't even bother responding back to me. How fucking rude. It's been, what, 30 minutes now? Yeah, because I was making breakfast. There. Fine. I'm gonna... No, don't say that. How rude. Shake my head, Betty. Shake my head. Hi, Zai. Welcome in. I swear to God, this guy. Okay. Let me change my stuff, and then let me also give a shout out to Medi before I forget. That's Medi, guys. He's not my husband. But he's delusional and thinks he is, even though he's not. It's okay. As he responds to me. He's responding to me now. I see his messages. Points at streamer boss. You don't respond to some of my messages sometimes, so pod calling kettle black. Honestly, I have bad timing for messages and know you're... Yeah, no. What do you want from me? I have been busy with a lot of projects, and I did take a nap as well. But I have been busy with rigging and making clips. 1 second. What is this? Okay. No, I got a message and then I was like concerned. Okay. But I'm good. I think I'm good. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Doesn't seem to be lagging. Okay. We're gonna change the gaming screen. Did my category change? I think it did. I think I did. You'll see a lot of... Okay, I did. Okay, just making sure. Okay. What were we doing? I forgot what we were doing exactly. Okay. Oh, well, we can't have that. All right, Mr. Wright. What questionable point would you like to explore further? I don't remember what this was. Does this sound right? Power's testimony, the person who received the bear itself. Did I not save? We were stalling for time, I think. Oh. I feel like... Yeah, no. I don't remember. Okay. I don't remember what I was doing prior to this or what I said. The person stalling so the police can catch the killer. Yeah. I remember that, but I forgot what was discussed. I don't remember what the conversation was. Power's testimony, the person who received the bear itself. Power's testimony, the Power's testimony. Mr. Powers' testimony, of course. Huh? I know that my testimony was... I was reading. Your inanity stupefies me, Mr. Wright. You have already clarified all the questionable points during the cross-examination just now. Wasting time like this, calling the testimony questionable. I'd say it's your head that's questionable here. Well, that's wrong. I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, I agree. The cross-examination went smoothly and there was nothing wrong with the testimony. Now then, I believe... Please, wait! You are being very persistent today. Because I can't let it end like this. I know my outburst just now was a little questionable. Questionable indeed. But... there really are some questionable points left to discuss, Your Honor. What are you trying to pull? Oh? Well, we can't have that. Alright, Mr. Wright, what questionable points would you rather I don't fucking know! So is our goal here to lose or win? Well, our goal is to always win. Because I was such a good boy yesterday not redeeming this while you were in call with me, can I have a really good compliment, please? Well, I read good boy, so that's a good compliment, huh? We could leave it at that. Yeah? Eddie, I enjoyed playing Temtem Swarm with you yesterday. It was really, really fun. Thank you for inviting me in the first place. I really, really appreciate it. I had a really good time, and it's always fun, laughs, and a good time hanging out with you as always. I love chatting with you as well. So thank you for always, you know, being a really good friend and willing to chat with me all the time. You are not terrible. Crazy. Oh boy, thank. Hi, Dib. My goal is to have a war axe. I'm sorry? In a game? Or like, for what? But hi, Dib. Hope you're doing good. Yes. Fair enough. Hi, Dib. How are you? Hope you're doing good. The bear itself? The bear itself. I think it's fairly obvious that the bear itself is very questionable. The bear, Mr. Wright. This was found at Mr. Onguard's mansion. However, Mr. Onguard was arrested at the hotel that night, which means that since the murder occurred, he has not had a chance to go home. Oh, right. When are you gonna stop avoiding me, though, every time you're busy or sick? Okay, Medi. Keywords there. Busy? Sick. Busy? Sick. Keywords there, right? I'm either busy or sick. How am I avoiding you if I'm busy or sick? I think you're avoiding me? Get out of here. I'm not avoiding you. I'm either busy or sick. Meadow avoids me when I'm not busy and healthy. Get out of here. I swear to God. I swear to God. No, but I'm not avoiding you. I do really want to play Slay the Spire with you and Bean and Molly eventually. I do want to play that because I know you guys have been also like wanting to play too. At least Bean, she invited me that one time, so I wanted to be able to play at least a few games with y'all. So I will see. This relationship's not healthy. Divorce. I would never. We're not even married. I swear to God. I swear to God, this guy. Why am I the red flag? Why am I the red flag when that guy is delusional? What is this? What is this? We are lovingly married for the past 10 years. I only knew you since like last year. What do you mean? This guy, I swear to God. We're not married. Look at my tags. I swear to God. If you're the red flag here, Meadow, that really says a lot about you. What does that fucking mean? What is that supposed to fucking mean? I am not the red flag. I am not the red flag. Get out of here. I swear to God. My chat ganging up on me. Hello. How rude. Oh, I think Your Honor has already figured out what I'm trying to say. It is not possible that it was Mr. Onguard who took this bear to his mansion. Yeah, I am not the red flag. It's kind of red flaggish. You want to fight? Are you trying to fight me? Are you trying to fight me right now? Sir? I swear to God. This is my channel. I could ban you. I'm just kidding. Objection! Hi, Earthbound! Welcome in! How are you? I am the red flag. Also is a red flag. Get out of here. She's talking to me so sternly. Get out of here, I swear to God. Why, that's very true. We didn't consider that point, Mr. Wright. There was no way, time-wise, for the defendant to have taken his bear home. Oh, disaster averted it looks. Oh. What did I just walk in on? Medi being delusional as always. Hi, Earthbound. Hope you're doing good. A marital spat? No, we're not married! You haven't gotten the best of me yet, Mr. Wright. Huh? I remember it clear as day. I remember what you muttered to yourself at Onguard's mansion. We have this area completely surrounded. There is no way for him to escape. I can't believe it. That butler. All this time, he was the killer. The killer and On Guard were working together, so to speak. And the killer was hiding at On Guard's mansion as its butler. What a bold move. The bear figurine was brought back to On Guard's mansion by the killer himself. When it looked like he was about to be arrested, On Guard had him do so. I assume because it would have been bad had the police found it during their investigation. Why did he want the bear in the first place? Thank you for the clip. Banger clip, get out of here. Well, Mr. Wright, you've been quiet for a while now. This is too much. Isn't there anything I can attack at all? I have to try. I have to find something else. What will you do now, Mr. Wright? Do you plan to... I plan to expose a clearly shaky place in Mr. Powers' testimony. What? There's still another one? There is indeed, Your Honor, and it's quite a questionable point. What are you trying to pull? Oh, well, we can't have that. All right, Mr. Wright, what questionable point would you like to further explore? What the fuck, man? Why is it the same shit? I'm about to fight someone. The person who received the bear. There was one thing in Mr. Powers' testimony that was very unclear, and that is the identity of the person who received the bear. He gave something to the person inside the room. I'm sorry, but I only saw the person's arm. As long as we don't know who it was that took the bear, we can't be sure of... Ah! just ah! That's it? Mr. Powers? Hello? Well, what is it, Mr. Powers? If you're going to scream like that, then at least give us a good reason why. Oh, yeah, sorry. Actually, so I remembered. I remembered who took the bear. What? Really? I mean, I only saw his arm, but the arm. It was the Nickel Samurai's arm, I swear it. Oh, I was supposed to go in that order. Streamer bullying, pay it no mind as I time out a few people. You've got to be kidding. I feel like this case is so fucking funny. I don't know. It's so fucking funny. Are you sure of that, Mr. Powers? Yeah, I'm sure it was the Nickel Samurai. Well. Order. It looks like you've dug your own grave yet again. How many times is that today? I've lost count. So the person who took in this little bear was the Nickel Samurai. And as we all know, Matt On Guard is the Nickel Samurai. It's very convoluted, but fun case, yeah. Thanks to the defense, we've made that all the clearer. I think we've heard enough. We now know why this bear figurine was at the defendant's mansion, as well as who it was that received the bear from the assassin in his room. Everything has become very clear. The client who hired the assassin to commit the murder was Mr. Matt On Guard. I see no reason for this trial to continue. Therefore, I will now hand down my verdict. Thank you, Your Honor, for your understanding. Edgeworth, Maya's gonna die! I swear to God. Edgeworth, please! You see, Mr. Wright, you could not win against the truth, could you? I knew it would turn out this way. After all, what Edgeworth has stated is the truth. Any last objections, Mr. Wright? Well, do I? What should I do? Hear the verdict, raise an objection. I'm gonna save real quick. Raise an objection! I will now announce my... There's only one way for me to drag this trial out. The only thing I have left is this one dirty trick. What are you doing? Maya who? I don't think she was important. She is important! She was with us throughout the whole fucking game! What do you mean? Your Honor, right now we have these two reasons to believe my client is the assassin's client. The reason number one, he accepted the bear figurine from the assassin. Reason number two, that very same figurine was found at On Guard's mansion. However, it's possible this is all the work of a certain other person. What are you saying? What I am saying is, it's possible a different person is the killer's real client. If I don't remember, she isn't important. Get out of here. The real client? Yes. Is this all you have? Yes, this is all I had. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your theory. Who do you say is the killer's real client and therefore the real murderer? I don't fucking know. What if I'm like, it's the victim himself? Because there's no other way. Who else would I do? Who else would I do? Because, like, we already said that it's not her. We already concluded it's not her. What if you say it was Mr. Powers? That would be funny. That would be hilarious. But I don't want to do Mr. Powers like that. He already dealt with the case a long time ago. Man. I'm gonna go with Juan Carita, because I don't know. I forgot what was the last thing we did, honestly. So I'm like, what if the client himself? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the client himself. I'll give you another chance. Don't squander it. Oops. Okay, okay, fine. Is it her? Adrian Andrews? Yes, we already know that she tried to frame Matt Engard for the crime. By wearing a spare nickel samurai costume. Then the nickel samurai arm that I saw. That could have very well been Miss Andrews. But what about Mr. Engard? If you could please recall yesterday's testimony. The defendant was taking a nap during the break period. That's right. Then, finding this figurine at Mr. Engard's mansion, it was a well-laid trap set by Miss Andrews. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion on this? I can't even begin to count the flaws in the defense's logic, besides which there is no evidence to support it. However, I can't fully discount its possibility either. He's like, I need to prolong this too. I can neither confirm nor deny this allegation is crazy. What is with this trial? Come on, anyone can tell Engard did it. I can't believe the defense would go so far as to pin the guilt onto someone else. Yeah, unbelievable. It's not something petty, it's murder of all things. This is to save Maya. This is to save Maya. Even if the whole world turns against me, this is one fight I can't give up on. Order, order, order. All disruptive parties will be forced to leave the courtroom. Your Honor, for the benefit of the defense, I'm willing to play along with his what-if game. His what-if game, Mr. Edgeworth? The prosecution is prepared to challenge the defense's theory. Mr. Wright, even you must have thought it strange and wondered. Why would the criminal want this little wooden bear? He's right. The killer did especially bring that bear to Engard right away. Yeah, no, I'm curious of that too. Why do you ask? Is there something special about it? Absolutely. And I'm sure that once the court knows its significance, the true killer's identity will become crystal clear. Your Honor, the prosecution calls upon a witness who will clear all doubts against Miss Andrews. And who would that be? It's quite simple, Your Honor. Miss Adrian Andrews. Miss Adrian Andrews herself. I see. Well, then the court will take a short 10-minute recess. The prosecution will prepare its witness in the time. Yes, Your Honor. Man, I feel so bad for Adrian. Like, she has been pinpointed multiple times by Phoenix, and my God, her mental health is probably not the best right now. Oh my Lord. Fuck you. Oh, I knew it was a good idea to hold her hostage. Don't you agree, Mr. Lawyer? But I never thought in your desperation you'd try to pin the guilt on to Adrian. Oh, I swear this demon will pay.
Mr. Nick!
Pearls, where's Mia?
I don't know. A really strong power suddenly called her away.
A really strong power? Why am I getting a call?
Oh, Mr. Nick! Your phone is...
It's from Gumshoe. How's it going? Have you been hanging in there, pal? Yeah, sort of. We just barely found something to latch onto. Oh, that's good, pal. And what about you? Anything yet? Have you figured out where the killer and Maya are? We still don't have any leads, but... What? We don't have any more time. If we just had one, even a single clue would be really helpful. I was only able to come this far because I kept thinking to myself, I've got to keep the trial going until Maya's been rescued. But have I just run out of luck this time? Is all our hope for naught? A tent? What? Huh? A tent? I could see a circus tent. Oh, Mia. Wait, Maya called Mia to see where she... I got goosebumps. I have goosebumps, what the hell? But Mia! It looks like Maya was unconscious until just a few minutes ago. As soon as she woke up, she called for me. So was Maya that called you away. She's locked in a dusty little room right now. But I could see a circus tent outside the window about 300 feet away. Gumshoe, is there a circus in town right now? There's only one, pal. The very big circus. Maya is somewhere within a 300-foot radius of the main tent. But what? Okay, hold on a second, pal. Hey, draw a circle on the map. About a 300-foot radius from the main tent. Hurry. And I could see a mailbox under the window, just outside. Gumshoe, there's also a mailbox. Okay, what else? What else, Mia? I'm sorry, but it was a very small window. I couldn't see anything else. It felt like I was in an old office building. Maybe the 3rd floor or so. I heard her, an old office building. Good stuff, pal. Okay, just hang in there. Just a little longer, pal. Wish us luck. Good luck. I'll call you later, so don't let your battery die, okay, pal? That's crazy. Mia, Maya's not hurt, right? She's in a pretty bad state, Phoenix. She's being starved. The 3rd floor, and she could see both a mailbox and a circus? Yeah, apparently. Apparently. Gumshoe, please hurry. Looks like we're out of time. Are you alright, Phoenix? It's only a matter of time before Maya's rescue. I can do this. I just have to make this trial last a little longer. 3rd floor, a mailbox, and a circus. Crazy. Court will now reconvene. The killer, the man who murdered the victim, handed this to his client. From this, one obvious question arises. Why this particular item? I believe the answer to that question will provide us with the name of the real culprit. If it was a basement, I would have understood, but 3rd floor makes the perspective super hard. Yeah. Now then, the prosecution calls the defendant's manager, Adrian Andrews, to the stand. Currently, the witness is accused of tampering and obstruction of justice. However, you have been called to the witness stand today to ascertain who exactly is guilty of murder. I understand. Very good. Now, have you ever seen this bear before, Miss Andrews? Of course I have. You have seen it before? That's right. It's only natural that the witness has. Miss Andrews, could you please enlighten the court to this bear's secret? All right. Why does she what? Actually, this is an elaborate puzzle. If you know the correct order, it can be taken apart one piece at a time. At its center is a small cavity with just enough room to store a small item. Because of its complexity, if you don't know the order, you can't open the bear. You really can't tell that it's a small jewelry box just by looking at it. So this figurine, it's a container of sorts. Is it? One piece? Yes, looks can be deceiving, wouldn't you agree? Yes, this is superb craftsmanship. Oh yes, I nearly forgot. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. It looks like there really was something to the bear after all.
Actually, this is an elaborate puzzle.
A puzzle?
That's right.
But it looks like an ordinary figurine. True enough. To people who don't know, I'm sure they would never guess that this was a puzzle. So what kind of puzzle is this exactly? I'm gonna save real quick so I don't have to, like, if I fail, I don't have to go all the way back. So you can take it apart. And how would Gwen go about doing that?
Well, you first turn its tail to the right, then push it in.
Oh yes, I see.
After that, the arms and legs are free to move and can be removed.
Oh, this is most interesting. She's fucking... The judge is like a kid playing with a toy. A boy and his new toy. It's like he's 5 all over again. He's literally just playing with the toy. Oh, don't mind me. Go ahead and carry on. I think he's lost it. So what do you find after you take the puzzle apart? And how do you know about this?
I know because I was the one who bought it.
Huh?
It was a souvenir for when a friend and I went to Switzerland.
Then this was a present from you.
That's right. It was a puzzle in the shape of a bear, so I thought it would be perfect for one.
So it was a present from Miss Andrews. Witness, let's continue with your testimony.
Because of its complexity, if you don't know the order, you can't open the bear.
So who exactly knew how to solve this puzzle?
Only the two of us, Juan and myself. It was a souvenir from Switzerland, so I doubt there are that many people with the same bear in this country.
But this looks like it can be easily broken, especially if somebody wanted to get at what's inside.
Well, it's a toy, but it can never be the same again once it's been broken. You really can't tell that it's a small jewelry box just by looking at it.
Who else knows about this? Knows that this bear is actually a small container or jewelry box? A bit tabbed back and forth. Oh, no worries, no worries.
I never told anyone, and as long as Juan never told anyone either, then only the two of us knew.
The two of you, huh? Then of course that means Mr. Ongard didn't know, right? I think this is about all I'm going to get for now. A wooden puzzle with hollow inside. Only Corrida and Andrews know how to open it. Don't wag your finger at me. Well, Mr. Wright, I think even you have come to realize that there's one very important fact we have uncovered, and that is this. This bear is actually a jewelry box. Now that we have agreed to this point, there's only one logical question that comes from that can come next, and that is this: what is inside this box? What's inside? That's right. That's what we are going to find out next. Witness.
Yes?
You are the only one who can open this. Please. Oh? She gonna open it? There's a painful silence hanging over the courtroom. All eyes were on Miss Andrews now as she solves the puzzle and takes the bear apart. Click. Sorry, I'm putting on lip balm.
I've opened it. Is this what you wanted?
What is that? It looks like a note. I don't think we need to guess at what that is, do we, Mr. Wright? It's the
It's the suicide note.
The suicide note. The suicide note left by Juan Corrida's former manager, Celeste Impax.
Until now, no one knew of its whereabouts, and just as we suspected, it was hidden by the victim, Juan Corrida himself. It seems Celeste Impax had very beautiful handwriting, and she just as beautifully signed her own name on this document. This is most definitely the note she left right before she committed suicide. Order! Witness, did you know about this? Yes, I did. I heard all about it for Juan. When I discovered his body, I looked for the bear. I wanted to destroy the note before it became public, but I couldn't find it anywhere, because it had already been taken by the killer. Everything is going at Mr. Edgeworth's pace. So now that the suicide note has been found, what's the next logical question? What is written on the note? That's right. At least that's what I would think. Now then, I believe it is only appropriate the contents of this note be made known. I can't stop you, can I? I went through so much just to get my hands on it. And I was going to burn it, for her sake. I'm deeply sorry, but I can't allow you to persuade me to stop. Your Honor, if you could please read the contents of the notes out loud. Very well. We get to know the tea! The judge's voice rang loud and clear through the deadly silent courtroom. In her note, Celeste Impax left to us a record of all that had happened to her. About being used and then thrown away by Enguarde. About being engaged to Corrida and Enguarde's role in destroying that. And about how she decided in her despair to end it all. That's it? We're not gonna have the details? No details, no tea? I'm so mad. That's it! No, they're not gonna read it verbatim? No, like, line by line. Oh my god, that makes me mad. What was the point? What was the build-up for? I'm so mad. I'm so mad. A lady died and you want the nitty-gritty? I mean, rest in peace, but we have been looking for this letter for ages. You would have at least think that they would at least say, like, what it says exactly. How rude. How rude. And that's all Miss Impax had to say. Fucking piece of crap. There's one thing I would like to say here. The prosecution has no interest in slandering Mr. Enguarde. Then what? Our intention, Your Honor, is to establish a motive for murder. Isn't that correct, witness? Yes. On the night of the murder, Juan was going to make the contents of the note public. After the post-ceremony show, he was going to hold a press conference. My word! Matt Enguarde values above all else his refreshing like a spring breeze image, which is why he had to stop this note from being made public. At any cost.
How did he even know about it, though? Oh, he was stalking him. That's probably what it was. He had been tapping into his conversations, probably. Found inside the figurine, it tells of Enguarde's horrible misdeeds.
It's Enguarde's fault that woman killed herself. And this time he even went so far as to kill someone to stop him from revealing that. How terrible. What a selfish person. I guess there are slimeballs lawyers out there who will defend these creeps too. There's no room for doubt here. Mr. the Killer's client's goal was to obtain this suicide note. And the only person who needed this note that badly is the defendant. Let's not forget that the bear with the note inside was found at the defendant's house. It seems that we have come to the truth at last. The defendant's motives were entirely selfish. He deserves no sympathy from anyone. How am I supposed to escape from this one? Why the hesitation, Phoenix? Gumshoe hasn't called yet, so you know what you must do. I know, I have to carry on and buy him some more time. Okay, there are two deadly pieces of evidence here. The figurine and the suicide note. Maybe somehow I can find a way out of this situation through one of those. The gavel is already in the judge's hand. Phoenix, hurry.
I'm gonna save. The note or the figurine? Which one of these should I pursue? Probably the figurine. I feel like the note is not gonna get us anywhere. So I'm gonna do figurine.
Objection!
Please wait, Your Honor. Oh man, look at that lawyer. He's still going at it. It's like he doesn't care that he's trying to get a killer off the hook. The assassin took this with him from the crime scene after murdering Mr. Corrida. At the request of his client, of course. So what's your point, Mr. Wright? I don't think it's possible that Mr. DeKiller's client was Matt Ongard. In fact, I think there is a contradiction here. You can't tell by just looking at it from this bear is really a jewelry box. The chances that Matt Ongard thought that the note was inside of this bear are 0 to none. Oh, I didn't think of it that way. Exactly, but I did think of it that way, and I thought it was rather strange. After all, there's no reason why Mr. Ongard would ever want a jewelry box like this. Order. You make a valid point, Mr. Wright. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion? It was just a flash, but I think I did rather well on this one. Unfortunately, I think he believes differently. I believe a show of appreciation is in order. Huh? The defense seems to be in love with wishing more despair upon itself. I would like to direct the court's attention to this. What is that? It is a very small video camera, Your Honor. This type of camera is commonly used as a means of spying. Spying? What the? I thought the spy camera was in my possession. Matt Ongard and the victim both thought of the other as their biggest rival. They even went as far as to use this type of item to find each other's weaknesses. And the victim, Juan Corrida, was being spied on. His personal life was being watched by none other than Matt Ongard. Oh no. Order! Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You don't tell me you knew about your client's spying activities. Well, sort of. Sort of is not an acceptable answer, Mr. Wright. I see you are confused, Mr. Wright. You're probably thinking, but I have the camera that was in the stuffed bear's eye. But this camera that I have is not the same one. Last night, I searched the victim's house on a hunch. Using this Gumshoe's bug sweeper. By the way, Mr. Wright, the defendant's fingerprints were found on this camera. Matt Ongard's fingerprints were on there? Well, Phoenix, it looks like those cameras were hidden all over the place, huh? What am I supposed to say to that evidence? I think this is the end. It's fairly obvious that Mr. Ongard learned of the suicide note through this. He was watching the victim all along. He got me good this time. I don't have anything to counter that. Hey, now what's that lawyer thinking? Oh, I don't know what that said. Shh, stop, don't look at him. The way he's sweating is just so nasty. Phoenix. Yes, Chief? Have you figured out what you're going to do next? Next year? What? What I'm going to do next? Does running away like a frightened child work? I know it seems like Mr. Edgeworth is very close to putting the lid on this case, but in his eagerness to prove his point, he forgot one very important thing. Well, what is it, Mia? There is a piece of evidence that he really should investigate. Something he should investigate. I would really hate to see the good prosecutor get scolded for not remembering to look into the item when he had the chance. Why are you speaking in riddles all of a sudden? Alright, I think this time we finally understand everything. Well, Mr. Wright, you don't have any further objections, do you? What is this piece of evidence that Mia's talking about? Can I figure out what it is that still needs to be looked at, or should I let it go? I mean, I have to present evidence, apparently. So present evidence. I have an objection, Your Honor. Stop wagging your finger at me, bitch. That was about the weakest objection I've ever heard, Mr. Wright.
Objection!
Your Honor, the defense has no intentions of letting this go so easily. You're beginning to sound desperate. That's just your imagination, Your Honor. Mr. Edgeworth, this is not like you at all. In your eagerness to prove your point, you've forgotten one very important thing. Hey, isn't that what I just said? So you're telling me that I forgot something. You're so close, Mr. Edgeworth. But there's something you really should examine about this piece of evidence. I don't fucking know. What? What evidence? What evidence are we looking at? Is it the transmitter? Is it that? I think it's that. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Mia, why are you talking in riddles? Girlie, please just tell me the answer. I have a feeling it is the... It might be the transmitter. Well, it's the only one that wasn't brought up, so yeah. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, yes, I do believe some special examination is needed, but I think the item that should be examined is the defense's gray matter. Fuck. Whoops. I'm gonna load that shit. I don't fucking know. What am I supposed to be presenting? Yeah. Wag your finger at me later. And we have Agile. We'll be right back after Agile, guys. Let's take this time to go use the restroom, grab a drink, grab a snack. We'll be back here in about like 3 minutes, guys. We'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. Hi, Swag. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Welcome back. Thank you. Welcome back, Meadow. Would you trust Wright to defend you in court? Yes. I would. Cause obviously I wouldn't do any crime. So if I was accused, right, I feel like Phoenix would be able to prove me innocent. So I would hire him. I mean, so far the only one that he's like every case so far, all of his clients were innocent. It's just fucking this one where Matt is like fucking bitch, you know? So yeah, I would trust Wright to defend me. Obviously, Nick is always right from about the case. Get out of here. Hi, Swag. Hope you're doing good today. Okay. Well. Well. Is it the bear? I'm gonna try the bear. Oh, shit. Well, it would be terrible if he left the courtroom behind. I'm gonna save real quick, so I don't have to go through all of that. There we go. Okay. This piece of evidence? I feel like it would be anything past this point. So would it be this? Nope. To prove your point, you've forgotten one very important thing. What's the important thing? Is it our own? No, it's not. What would it be? Because I don't think it's anything prior to that. Is it this? No. Examine about this piece of evidence? I did this, and then I did this and this. Right? I did this? I don't remember if I did this. My memory is now leaving me. No, it's not that. I want to save here because it's closer. Okay. Fuck. What am I telling him to inspect? I got these four, so it can't be these four. Is it this? Or this? I feel like it wouldn't relate, because he said that he went to Karita's place, the victim's home, to inspect. Wait, did he say the victim's home or On Guard's home? The victim's home. Right? I think. He went to the victim's home. Look at this. No. I swear to God. What? What? Because we're trying to, like, just prolong it by bullshitting. I don't know what I'm supposed to be showing him. I did this. Is it... The puzzle doesn't make sense. It doesn't... This doesn't even make sense. So what am I fucking looking at? The suicide note? Okay. This game, I swear to God. What about it? What about it? Whatever. That is Miss Impax's suicide note, right? Who knows? I mean, sure, this suicide note was found inside this bear, but this bear was in my possession until only a few moments ago. Which means... the handwriting on this suicide note has yet to be analyzed. Oh, so, as to whether this pivotal piece of evidence was really written by Miss Impax or not, that has yet to be even remotely confirmed. You're looking at some grade A bullshit. No, exactly! But Mr. Wright, you can't seriously be suggesting... Mr. Wright, are you saying the suicide note is a fake? Miss Andrews, you were the one who tried to pin this murder on Mr. Ongard. Who's to say you didn't create a fake suicide note and put it into this bear? How dare you? Your Honor, the defense is indiscriminately accusing the witness again. There is no evidence linking the witness to the suicide note whatsoever. But if this is a fake, then the witness is the only person who could have made it. What? Recall the witness's testimony concerning this figurine. The only person who, other than the victim, who could solve the puzzle is the witness herself. Miss Andrews, you wrote this note, didn't you? You wrote it so you could use it to frame Matt Ongard. I did no such thing. Right, if you're going to pronounce this suicide note a fake, then show this court some evidence to support your theory. Hey, I need to fix my posture. Okay. Mr. Edgeworth, you were the one who presented this scrap of paper as evidence. That means the burden of the proof lies with you, the prosecution. Wow. That's enough. Mr. Edgeworth, can you confirm that this handwriting on... can you confirm the handwriting on the suicide note? Thank you for the sip. Thank you. So finally someone says... He finally told them to prove it for once. It is, as the defense has stated, the handwriting has yet to be analyzed. If that's the case, it seems that yet again we have reached a point where a verdict is impossible. That's impossible! This isn't good, Phoenix. The judge is going to carry this trial over one more day. I don't think Maya will physically be able to make it another day. I didn't want to have to do this, but I don't have a choice. I request that both the prosecution and the defense further investigate. Handwriting analysis, my butt. That's just the lawyer trying to buy more time. Ongard is guilty. Look at that. And look, any idiot can tell you that. I think we've reached the end of the line. Guilty! 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 They're just yelling guilty at this point. Guilty! 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 Oh. What is that sound? It's Gumshoe. Hello, Gumshoe? Oh no. Kill Maya, no! What is with him? And what's with that sigh? Where's Maya? What happened to the killer? He, got away. What? I'm sorry, pal. I really am. I don't know what to say besides I'm sorry. I wish there was some way to make it up to you. I really do. Anyway, what's going on? We found his hideout, pal, but the two of them are already gone. This is terrible. I'm going to keep looking for them, pal. Don't you worry, I just need a little more time. But don't tell me we don't. We don't have any more.
Maya, huh? Maya who? Maya. Get out of here. Oh no.
Do you hear that? They're calling for his head. Mr. Wright, I can't. For us to come this far and... Oh! What is it? Let me talk to Mr. Edgeworth. I can't do that. Mr. Wright, would you please get a hold of yourself? Yes, Your Honor. I'm about to end today's proceedings. You may take your phone calls after. Hold on, Your Honor. Edgeworth, catch! Fucking throws the phone. What is that? The fucking PNG twirl! Oh my god! I don't remember this! Fucking PNG twirls towards him! Oh my god! Mr. Edgeworth, please, you've got to buy us some more time. Court is in session. Oh. I'm sorry, Your Honor. You were saying... Mr. Wright, this is a court of law. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but... I am reluctant to do this. However, it appears that I have no choice but to suspend proceedings until tomorrow. This time I really can't do anything. Court is now adjourned for the day. Please wait, Your Honor. Edgeworth? Well, what is it, Mr. Edgeworth? I humbly request another 30 minutes of Your Honor's time. For what purpose? We can perform the necessary tests on this piece of evidence in that time. But can you really obtain your results in 30 minutes? I believe we can, Your Honor.
Thank you for the clip.
But wouldn't it be better if we adjourn for today and then reconvene tomorrow? 30 minutes, please, Your Honor. That's all I am asking for. Please, Your Honor. Very well. At the prosecution's request, this court will now take a 30-minute recess. But to be advised that I will not allow another recess today. I'm not sure if this is helping or hurting us. The court will now take its final recess of the day.
Oh.
Right. Well, what's going on with Maya's situation? The killer, it looks like he got away again. 30 minutes? We can't find her in that time.
If this isn't real, this case would last for a few months minimum. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Report. Is that Mr. Edgeworth? We don't have time. Just spit it out. Right. It looks like we just missed them, sir. But the killer left a few things behind by accident in his rush to get away. A few things. Can we use any of them as evidence?
Oh ho ho, I thought you'd ask, pal.
I've got the things he left with me right now and I'm on my way over. Really? That's odd. Any items like that are usually sent to the crime lab first. We don't have time to wait for those guys, sir. When those guys weren't looking, I swiped the stuff and ran. What? Well, I'm not a detective anymore, so I had to.
Well, I'm not a detective anymore, so I decided to break the law. That's fucking insane. Oh my god, Gumshoe. Oh, we love Gumshoe. We love Gumshoe here.
I'm really sorry, sir, but I've got to put the law on hold for now.
Makes sense for Gumshoe, yeah.
Sounds bad. I hope he doesn't get in too much trouble over this. With my hunk of junk car, I'd say I'll be there in about 20 minutes, sir. Don't worry, I'll be there. Wait for me. All right, just get here in one piece. I'm on a mission and no one can stop me now, sir. No one. I'm pulling out all the stops and running every red light.
No. No, Gumshoe. We don't do that here.
Items left by the murderer, huh? Maybe there's something among them that will be decisive enough to end this.
Oh, that's not good. What the fuck happened?
Hey, what's wrong? Detective Gumshoe, answer me.
Did he get into a car accident?
No one can stop me.
Oh. Wait, what does that mean? Gumshoe?
What happened? It sounded like he had an accident. I'm guessing his cell phone broke as well. What was he thinking? We've got to hurry and call for help. But we have no idea where he is. His cell phone is broken and he wasn't driving a patrol car, so no radio either. Also, if we don't get to those items before they do, the police will take possession of them. No, we can't let that happen. Well, if there is a way we can find out where he is, then we stand a chance.
Oh my god, he really did. Apparently, did Killer got his ass? I hope not.
Why, oh why did Gumshoe have to get into an accident now? Is there any way to find out exactly where he is at this moment?
There is a way, there is no way. I'm saving because we're pretty far in now. There is a way.
That's right, there is a way. What? How? I'm sure we can find out where Detective Gumshoe is through this. Through what? Through what?
Through what? I don't know. Wait, what would he have? I don't fucking know. I would assume maybe like the transmitter. Cause it can't be that. Yeah, I would like to think it's the transmitter.
Right, we're not in the middle of a mock trial here. I guess this won't work, huh? I guess it's up to me. Alright, I'll think of something on my end. Don't get your hopes up too high, but I'll try my best. Did I say something wrong?
I'll load. Is there no way? Is there actually no way? What? Okay. What would be? What would actually tell us where Gumshoe is? Exactly where he is at this moment. It can't be this. It can't be that. It can't be that. I don't think there's a way. Is there actually a way? Exactly where he is. If it wasn't the transmitter, I feel like I would have no way. There's actually no way. Yeah, there's no way for us to figure out where he is. Yeah, I'm gonna say there's no way.
It's no use. I can't think of anything. I see. All right. I'll try to think of something on my end. Don't get your hopes up too high, or I'll try my best. Did I say something wrong? What do you mean, did I say something wrong? What do you mean? I don't understand. I want to figure it out if that's the only... What would it be? Would it be like... pearls? There's no way it's pearls. I need to figure it out. I know I need to. But it can't be pearls, can it? Is it pearls? Can't you like... Because are we thinking he's like dead? Because, like, if he's dead, Pearl can try contacting his body. Oh, no. Oh! Karma! She has the fucking thing. She put a thing on him. She put a thing on him. There is a way. That's right, there is a way. Yeah, no, it's fine karma. She has the fucking tracker on his ass. She has a tracker on his ass. It's gotta be her. Why are you bringing up Francisca at a time like this? Oh, I see. I'll try to get in contact with her. The chances are slim, but she's all we have. Forgot about that. Yeah, no, I completely forgot about that too until, like, I remember when she like, talked about it. Was it last case or this case? I think it was this case. Francisca, will she even want to help us? Edgeworth, what is it? I don't have any right to judge anyone ever again. I know my client is guilty, but what I'm doing now, I'm pinning the guilt onto someone totally innocent and using the evidence to do so. It might be my turn to say defense attorney Phoenix Wright chooses death. Right. It doesn't suit someone like you to cry useless tears, whether you did your job well or not. That can only be seen after the verdict have been decided. The verdict. Is Prosecutor Edgeworth here? Yes, bailiff. There's a phone call for you, sir. They said it was extremely urgent. They're probably finished with the handwriting analysis. I had to go take this call. In the meantime, think hard about what it is you must do. I thought it was an item we had to present, but no, it was a person. It was Francisca. Oh my god, my brain was like trying to figure that out so badly. I was trying so hard to figure that shit out. Court will now reconvene. I assume both sides are ready. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, oh. They both look very wary. They both look very, very concerned. And that makes me worry. Oh no. Well, I can understand the defense acting like this. However, why do you also seem distraught, Mr. Edgeworth? It's nothing, Your Honor. What's wrong with Edgeworth? It looks like something unexpected just happened to him. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you could please tell the court the results of the handwriting analysis on Miss Impact's suicide note. They both know the life of Maya Fey rests in their hands, and also catching the killer, probably. Yes, Your Honor. Unfortunately, we have discovered that this suicide note is a forgery. It's not real. What? It's not real? I don't remember that. What? What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This note was not written by Miss Impacts herself. It is a fake. It's a fake? Who wrote it? Order. Mr. Edgeworth, would you care to explain what is going on? If this was not written by Miss Impacts, then who wrote it? We need more time to do a more detailed analysis. However, it appears that the handwriting matches that of the victim, Mr. Juan Corrida. Mr. Corrida? Well. It looks like Miss Impacts never left a suicide note after all. She never wrote anything about Angard. However, Your Honor, even though the suicide note is indeed a fake, Mr. Angard could not have known that, and so the facts remain unchanged. Acting under the assumption that it was real, he had plotted to possess it. That does sound very plausible. That makes Juan Corrida so scummy. He literally used his ex-fiance's death as a means to just ruin his rival. Like, he used his ex's death. That's disgusting. That's gross. Like, I'm not saying Matt is any better. They're both bad people. Like, what the actual fuck? Why would you do that shit? Like, hello? Yeah, they're both horrible people. Yeah, no, they're so bad. What the actual hell? This theory that Angard had no idea that the suicide note was fake. Something seems a little wrong with it. Was that evidence? Getting dragged away for dinner, chicken parmesan. Ooh, we'll be back soon, behave chat. That sounds delicious. I haven't had chicken parm in a long time. Maybe I should make that sometime soon. Was that evidence? I'm gonna save. Is there a way for him to know that it was a fake? Present evidence? The defense believes that the theory that prosecution has stated contradicts testimony. If everything the prosecution has proven up to this point is true, then it's about impossible for Mr. Ongar to have not known it was a fake. Oh, the spy stuff. He's been spying on them. What is this little item called again? A video camera, Your Honor. Well, a very small one, but... Oh, that's right, a camera. Ah, you kids and your fancy toys nowadays. Mr. Edgeworth, earlier you claimed that Mr. Ongar knew of the existence of this note, because he was spying on the victim, isn't that right? If that were true, then this means Mr. Ongar would have known that the victim had forged the note. So then the defendant knew this suicide note was a fake. And if that's true, then the situation has suddenly changed in a very dramatic way. Exactly, Your Honor. The prosecution's theory as to what Mr. Ongar's motive for murder was, it has suddenly disappeared into thin air. But Your Honor, it's not as if Mr. Ongar monitored Mr. Corrida 24 hours a day. Perhaps the victim wrote the note in a place Mr. Ongar didn't know of. Well, right back at you, Mr. Edgeworth. Why don't you show us some proof that the victim made the forgery at an unknown place? Why is it that in this case he's able to be like, why don't you show us proof? But the other cases he couldn't do any of that. Why? Why? Is it because the upper hand is now on our side? Is that why? Like, I don't understand. Order, order, order. Mr. Edgeworth, it looks like this time it is you who had dug his own grave. As I figured. Huh? As you figured. As I figured, it came down to this after all. Oh no. Mr. Edgeworth, you are not making any sense. When I heard the results of the handwriting analysis, I thought this might happen. The question is, what next? What next? If the prosecution can't prove Mr. Ongar's motive through the evidence, then we must prove it from another angle. Well, I agree with you there. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to call a witness to the stand at this time. Oh, well, that's fine. However, this witness is a little unusual. What is that supposed to mean? Who are we calling? Edgeworth stuttering? This is not like him at all. Unusual. Well, what sort of witness is this person, Mr. Edgeworth? This witness is one who is perfectly fit to answer once and for all the questions of who was it that hired Shelley the killer to commit murder. Oh. That's impossible. No such person exists who can answer that question without such certainty. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth, who is this witness? Yes, go on. Who is it? My antlers are gone. How rude. Oh my god. Have fun with your antlers. Antler yoink. Oh my goodness. 1 second, I'm fixing my hair. The man himself. Mr. Shelley the killer. Wait, he's going to the witness stand? Oh, Mr. the killer. Wait. Shelley the killer? You mean the killer? I mean the assassin. Yes, Your Honor. He's coming here? To the witness stand? Well, yes, in a manner of speaking. I recognize that this is a very unusual circumstances, so I ask for your permission. Well, Mr. Wright. Yes? Is this all right with you? Do I have a choice here? I can't really do much else to drag this trial out. The defense has no objections, Your Honor. I wonder if it really is all right to do this. Very well then, the prosecution calls its witness to the stand. Edgeworth, is there no other way left to us? What? Now then, witness, your name and your, occupation piece, please. Oh. What the fuck? Very good, sir. My name is Shelley the Killer, and I am a professional assassin. I say, what is going on here? Your Honor, how can you remain so calm, and what is the meaning of this two-way radio? Actually, Your Honor, it was delivered to me just now, and it came with a condition. As long as we do not trace its source, Mr. the Killer will testify to this court. So this must be what that urgent phone call he got earlier was about. Oh no, this will not do. I cannot allow this in my court. First of all, we can't even be sure this is really Mr. the Killer himself. Witness, please present some sort of proof that you are in fact Shelley the Killer. I understand. Please wait a second. I'm so hungry. But Maya! A voice! Mr. Wright, can you confirm anything from this? The defense has no objections to this person. We are satisfied that this man is indeed Shelley the Killer. It looks like we have run into yet another unexpected turn of events. Well, it doesn't seem like we have too many choices under these circumstances, so... Now then, witness, there's one thing I would like to confirm before we speak of anything else. And what would that be? At the request of a client, you killed Mr. Juan Corrida, is this correct? What is this case? And the fact that the judge does not fucking care that he just heard Maya on the line, like, he's just like, oh, wow, okay. Oh, wow, all right. This case is wacky bonkers. No, for real. Like, the judge does not even care that Maya is with the killer. He doesn't care. He didn't even react. He just like, all right, checks out. All right, let's continue. What the fuck? That's fucking insane. It is as you say. I did indeed kill Mr. Corrida. Now that we have answered that, let's move on to the name of your client. Very well. This is all just a bad dream. Yes, that's it, a bad dream. Shelley the Killer. What is he going to say? There is something I must first state. To an assassin, nothing is more important than the trust between a client and himself. And that is the reason I am here today on this witness stand. It is my wish that you grasp this concept before I give the name of my client. You didn't give us a kind name. Mr. the Killer seems to be a very clever man. I'd almost say he seems to be mocking us. While he may appear to be our enemy, Your Honor, Mr. the Killer is only stating the truth. He is no hypocrite. He has always stood by this one belief. You mean about this trust between his clients and himself thing? It seems to be a level of trust beyond what people like me can comprehend. Well, Mr. Wright, are you ready to cross-examine the witness? Yes, Your Honor. There's no way to know what's coming next, so stay cool and collected, Phoenix. About my client. I'm gonna save real quick. We can hear anything you have to say later. Can you please just tell us your clients? I don't think you understand your place, Mr. Attorney. I said that this is something I must first state. Do you know what the word first means? Sorry. Go on. Well, it appears this is one witness you can't badger, Mr. Wright. That's only because you don't know about Maya's situation. To an assassin, nothing is more important than the trust between a client and himself. The trust between you and your client. I provide my services in a fast and efficient manner. In exchange, I trust that my clients are discreet about me and my identity. If too many people knew my face, it would be quite troublesome. And that is why you're testifying in this manner. This is the first time one of my clients has ever been accused of murder. I must preserve the killer name so my clients can trust me. But couldn't someone stab you in the back and break your trust? It has never happened before, but if it ever did, yes, that person wouldn't be my client for very long. They would certainly... That's enough. Please, no more. Very well, it was only a hypothetical anyway. And that is the reason I am here today on this witness stand. That seems a little strange to me. I mean, you're about to tell us the name of your client. I would think that this would be very bad for them. It doesn't matter to me. This client has already broken the rules and acted outside of their prescribed role. Their role. This person tried to implicate another of a crime in order to save themselves. And this is a trespass that cannot be forgiven. You, who gave you the right to be so high and mighty? To the gentleman who spoke just now, excuse me, but would you care to die? That's crazy! That's crazy! I think I have a problem. I'm just gonna say that. No, I didn't say anything. The judge had better watch himself. It is my wish that you grasp this concept before I give the name of my client. We understand, so please tell us the name of your client. I'm afraid I cannot do that. I still have a few things to say before I do. Oh, that egomaniac, whatever. For once I agree, at least he's professional, yeah. It's not good for your health to be so aggravated. You won't live very long if you let everything bother you. You said it right. Oh, okay, thank you. Somehow that coming from an assassin makes it less than comforting. I don't really care about all this extra fluff. Just tell us the name already. Patience, try to calm down a little. It's important to try and understand his mindset. He seems very steadfast and close, so you're going to have to work to get him to talk. I'm not his therapist, you know. But didn't I kind of pressed through everything. The trust between you and your client. I provide my services in a fast and efficient manner. In exchange, I trust that my clients are discreet about me and my identity. There are the roles and duties an assassin and his clients are to carry out. I'm sorry, but I was wondering about something you just said. Egomaniacal, thank you. I'm sorry, but I was wondering about something you just said. You said that your client had already broken the rules. A person who frames another is the worst kind of human. Thank you for the sip and the stand tall. Thank you for the clip. And that's why you feel you can betray this person. I have no trust relations with a client who can't understand their assigned role. Thank you for the head pats. Just my luck. Thank you for the cat ears. An assassin with a conscience. Who would have figured? Thank you for the glasses. Now then, everyone, do you think you can understand my logic? Thank you for the boop. This case just keeps getting better and better. If you can't, then I'm afraid we can't proceed. Everyone understands your point, I think, really. In that case, I believe I am prepared to disclose the information you seek. Get out of here! Don't make me fight you. I haven't found the plane. I'll just have to make another. Aww. At least you know how to make one now. Fight me then? Let's go. Fine. I'll fight you. Ban him. I'm just kidding. Hi, Nerdon. Welcome in. How are you? Hope you're doing good. You have made it crystal clear that you value trust over all else. I believe we are ready. Hater? Me? A hater? I would never. How dare you call me that? I'm not a hater. How dare you call me that? You're a hater for calling me a hater. Fuck you. Hello, just about to get some food and relax. Oh, enjoy your food. Enjoy. Also, wow, 97-2, nice. Meadow a hater? Never. Exactly. Exactly. Medi's the hater. Medi hates me. Medi hates me because he never responds to my messages, and he doesn't hang out with me ever, and he doesn't talk to me. Haters don't get antlers. Get out of here. Oh, brother. I'm gonna get out. How could you? Yeah. Excellent. And that is the reason I am here today on this witness stand. Now then, I do believe it's time I reveal the name of my client. Don't you agree? Yes, I do. I do. What is it? Now I can't bring myself to ask the client's name. If you can't ask him, Mr. Wright, then I will. Witness, what is the name of your client who requested the murder of Juan Carita? That person's name is Adrian Andrews. What? Witness! That's not who you told me it was earlier. Pray tell, what are you talking about, Mr. Prosecutor? I should think I know my own client, and it is Adrian Andrews. What? This can't be. On the phone earlier. What's going on here? My guess is that Mr. DeKiller just stabbed Mr. Edgeworth in the back. Stab Edgeworth in the back? I'm sure in order to get an audience with this court, Mr. DeKiller told him a different name. Matt Ongard, perhaps? I knew it. This is outrageous. I was deceived. This witness is telling a very serious lie. But you were the one who summoned this witness. Oh, you Shelley the killer. My testimony is the truth. The defendant at the moment is Matt Ongard, am I correct? All I wish to do is help procure his acquittal. Wow. All of a sudden, it feels like we can actually win this. Yeah. The prosecution have failed to provide a motive and has instead provided the suicide note, which is a forgery created by the victim. Furthermore, there is a possibility the defendant himself knew it was a fake. And most definitive of all, we have heard from the assassin himself the name of his client. Mr. DeKiller's client who requested the murder was not the defendant at all. No. With all this evidence, it is obvious to me that this means that Mr. Matt Ongard is innocent. I seem to have caused you all a bit of confusion. Please continue your discussion and call me when you have reached a verdict. Bailiff, please bring Miss Adrian Andrews in immediately. What now? With the way this is going, Ongard will be found innocent. This may be our last chance to save Maya. Yeah, but Edgeworth is right. DeKiller's lying. And Ongard, my client, I know he's guilty. Can I live with myself if I win this? Who would have believed that the prosecution's own witness would absolve the defendant? Your Honor, the prosecution requests permission to further question the witness. Shelley DeKiller is certainly lying under oath. It wasn't me. Oh, that was Adrian. Listen, everyone, please, that testimony just now, it was all one big lie. Miss Andrews, the suicide note may have been fake, but that man, Matt, he's the reason Celeste died. And Juan's death, it was all because he got pulled into Matt's twisted world. That testimony just now, you have to believe me. It was a horrible, horrible lie. But Mr. DeKiller himself has testified. He has named you as his client. No, that's not true.
For once, the one accused is actually guilty, yeah.
Also, there is quite a bit of evidence that points to you. The knife and button donning the nickel samurai costume. But that's... You even have a motive. We know that Miss Celeste Impax was a large part of your life. You wanted to follow her, and you wanted revenge against the two who hurt her. I would say you have plenty of reason to want them both dead. I know, Mr. Wright. You know the truth. Tell them. Tell them the real story, who the real killer is. Tell them. Please, help me. Yes, I know the truth. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I believe we have reached the end of this trial. Therefore, I ask the defense for any final words or opinions. I have to decide. Do I take the not guilty verdict and save Maya, or do I throw this chance away and wait for Gumshoe's new evidence? What am I supposed to do?
I'm gonna save. Request the trial continue.
Phoenix. I can't do it, Mia. I can't accept a not guilty. You are a lawyer. I know. But Matt Ongard is a killer, a murderer. I can't let him get away with this. I can't let someone else take the fall. If I let Miss Andrews be convicted, then I am no better than Ongard. And even though I don't want to admit it, I have to face the fact. That it is because of Edgeworth that I now know the real truth. He could have gotten Onguard convicted so many times over, but he never took a single one of those chances. If I take this verdict right now, I'd be betraying his trust. His trust? I never thought about it until now. I trust him. Yes, you do. Mr. Wright, your opinion, please. The defense requests that we be allowed to further question Mr. DeKiller. Hi, Display. Welcome in. Dawning, thank you. Hi, Display. Hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for the daily bloom. How's your day? I hope your day's going good. Yes. They're shipped. The ship has sailed. Hello, hi. Am I hearing you correctly, Mr. Wright? Right. But that witness has cleared your client through his testimony. Your job here is done. I'm not done yet. To see through witnesses' lies and find the truth. That is my job, Your Honor. I'm good. Hope you're doing good as well. I'm doing very good. Thank you for asking. I'm doing very good. There's still more evidence to look at. And I'm sure that once those pieces arrive here in this very courtroom, a miracle will occur. Very well. The trial will continue. Mr. Edgeworth, please re-establish connection with Mr. DeKiller. Right away, Your Honor. Has a verdict been reached? Before that, we would like to talk with you a little more. About. All you needed from me was the name of my client. What else could you need me for? Well, actually, we would like to hear everything you know about this case. That is how things are, usually done. What is he talking about? Usually done? But what shall we have him testify about now? Mr. DeKiller, if you don't mind, please testify about your client in more detail. Just playing some Phasma with friends, we've been 100% wrong so far. Oh no! But hey, at least you're having fun. I would hope that you're at least having fun. What difficulty are you guys playing in? You legal people and your procedures. It is any wonder no one likes to go to court. About my client part 2. As I have already stated quite a few times, Adrian Andrews is my client. However, one thing I simply cannot overlook is tampering with the scene of the crime. My client did it to frame another for the crime, while pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene. Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that Juan Carrito was dead. And even more appalling is the creation and planting of the knife and button. That act is what I was referring to when I said my client had broken the rules. Yeah, it's been fun except when I got stuck in a bench in the school. Oh no! How did you get stuck? It's just, you could just clip through? Or was it just in the way and you could, like, the chase was happening? This is the most unexpected turn of events for the, 5th time now? However, this time, everything has finally been revealed. Just a second, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? We still have the cross-examination to do. But you don't need to question testimony like this, do you, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, the defense will question the witness, as if I have a choice here. It happened immediately. I don't know. I think it glitched and I was in the bench. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. I don't think I've ever experienced, like, a glitch like that. But hey, I'm glad that you're having fun at least, right? I would fucking be screaming my head off if the chase was happening and then I glitched and I'm stuck. And I just see the fucking ghost just coming for my ass. I would be screaming my head off. Most definitely. Good, good. Huh? Why? What this witness has said is nothing but beneficial to the defense's case. If you scrutinize the testimony, then I'll expose the lies, and that's also beneficial testimony, I suppose. The ghost is doing what for your ass? He's chasing my ass! I don't understand what's going on anymore. That makes 2 of us. As I have already stated quite a few times, Adrian Andrews is my client, however. What is it, Mr. Wright? If I press him the wrong way, it might raise suspicion on his end. But I have to do something to waste more time. Witness, about requesting a hit. Yes? How much is your fee? I see you are also quite a dark-hearted man, Mr. Attorney. Huh? If you would like to talk business, we can do so after the trial. No, I'm not thinking of Mr. Wright. Yes, you want to kill me? You want me dead, don't you? What? Why would you think that? Guilty. Mr. Phoenix Wright, you are hereby declared guilty. Witness, let's continue. That's crazy. Why did you disclose the name of your client? They are your client, are they not? One thing I simply cannot overlook is tampering with the scene of the crime. I would think that most people wouldn't be able to overlook a person hiring another to kill. If I had a problem with such a thing, I wouldn't be very effective at my job. Yeah. Well, a change in occupation might be good for you. However, I will say this. Even though I am the one that does the deed, my clients are always the real guilty party. That goes without saying, Mr. DeKiller. And their fate is to live with the knowledge of their guilt on their shoulders. However, my client this time thought that they could run away from their guilt. My client did it to frame another for the crime. Are you talking about the button and the knife? Yes, and my business card. Oh, this card. So that no one has to waste their time, including the police. I always make it a point to make things as easy as possible. You try to make things easy? My business card makes it very easy to identify who carried out the service. Hi, Jumper. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the Daily Bloom. How are you? Thank you for the sip and the stand tall, by the way. I also refunded your thing from yesterday because I missed it. I didn't realize. He's pretty devoted to his work. But to disregard everything, to go and stab the deceased with a knife, and even hide my card from sight, that is something I cannot overlook. It's really hard to tell if he's being truthful or not without him being here. While pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene. Oh, all good. Yeah. Okay, had at least one fun game in Rivals? Oh, nice! So you're saying most clients wouldn't do such a thing? That is correct. Usually most people try to create an alibi for themselves. If you should use my services, Mr. Attorney, I would suggest you plan for your alibi too. No, I already told you I have no intentions of using your services ever. Why does he keep looking at me like I'm the one on trial here? New words are hard, by the way. New words? New worlds? Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that Juan Kurita was dead. From the very beginning. That is correct. From before my client visited the room. All of my clients know precisely what the situation is at all times. I wonder if that's really true. That's odd. The juice. The juice. I imagine learning words are hard. Yeah, get out of here. Okay. I'm assuming it's the tomato juice. Thank you so much for taking the time to testify, Mr. DeKiller. What is the meaning of that attitude? When Adrian Andrews entered the victim's room, your client had no idea that Juan Kurita had been murdered. But how do you know that? From the wine glass, Your Honor. The glass. Mr. DeKiller's supposed client thought Mr. Kurita had only fainted, which is why the glass of tomato juice was poured for the victim. But isn't that just a part of Adrian Andrews' calculated plan? Lower Manhattan is a new map. There's a new mechanic there that will take a bit to get used to. Oh no. A new mechanic? No. Why? That is not possible, Your Honor. This glass bears the fingerprints of that person. Had this been planned, they would have never have left their fingerprints behind. I see your point. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion? Strangely enough, I had the same exact thought just now. Witness, how do you explain this strange phenomenon? Isn't it a waste of time to ask about such a minor detail? It's not a very important point anyway, correct? Oh, and we have Ad Gel. We'll be right back after ad jail, guys. Let's take this time to go use the restroom, grab a drink, grab a snack. We'll be back here in about like 3 minutes, guys. We'll be right back. All right. Welcome back from ad jail, guys. Welcome back. I died? No. I was talking about dinner with Naya. Oh, hi, Lazy. Welcome in. How are you? Hope you're doing good. There we go. Hi, Lazy. Hope you're doing good. Oh my god, I was behind. No, you're fine. Welcome back, Meadow. Has chat beefed? I believe so. They haven't done anything crazy. I am scared to be here. You've only seen my worst lately. No. You're always welcome here. You're always welcome. Hi, Jean. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good too. Hi. Welcome in. All right, Jumper. Your words of affection is, I admire how proactive you are with your goals and with projects that you've been working on. The motivation to get those done is very admirable, and I can't wait to see all the stuff that you've been gathering together and getting done basically. So yeah, good job on being proactive and being motivated to work on, you know, the projects that you have been working on. Hi, Marshmallow. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the daily bloom. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Hello, me. Hi. Hope you're doing good. But yeah, Lazy, no, you're totally fine. Don't you worry. I've said some shit. I said some shit too. I'm great. That's good to hear. I'm glad. Let's see. Just making sure I didn't miss any messages while I was going. I don't think I did. Okay. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Okay. I hope you are too. Thank you. I appreciate it. I am doing good today, too. I am doing good. I'm afraid you are mistaken. If Adrian Andrews really is your client, as you claim, then your client should have had knowledge of Mr. Kurita's death. If not, then that can only mean that Adrian Andrews was never your client at all. Thank you for the head pats. How strange. Yes? Why is it that the attorney has yet to raise an objection at this absurd situation? Phoenix, if the killer figures out what we're up to, we're in real trouble. Yeah, I know. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm surprised. You know you can't say things like that without any evidence. Sorry. My bad. Said some shit, looks up how to time out streamer boss just in case. I lulled when I seen the comment on the thick video, but showing up during the boob talk was mortifying. I genuinely cringed. That was so funny. My timing is always hilarious. I can't. The fucking thick, and then I just popped into a stream today. And my timing was just crazy. Like, popped in, and then all I hear, I can't remember if it was verbatim, but fucking Lazy goes, "Show me them titties," or something like that. And I was so confused. I was like, hello? What did I come into? I was hella confused. I was just like, what? Now, I don't remember if it was verbatim or if it was something along those lines, but I was so confused. You gotta believe me, I was innocent. That's what... My timing is crazy. I clicked in, and then as soon as I, like, listened in is when he said all that. I was just like, huh. What am I listening to? And they were basically talking about, like, different ways that people call, like, boobs. Because I call boobs bubes. Bubes. And then, you know, some people call them boobies. Some people like tits. I go boobs. And booba. Yeah. Booba. Boobas. Yeah, bobbies. Many options, a variety. But yeah, no, I find that so funny. Fucking Edgeworth is like, my bad. I'm sorry. Bee-boops. Yeah, bee-boops. A tit is a type of bird of the family of Paridae. Boob is also a bird species. That is very true. Hand warmers, exactly. Chesticles, yes. Like, literally, this was the conversation I jumped into when I clicked into Lazy's stream. Like, I plopped in there, and then everybody was talking about boobs, and I just heard him say all of that. I was like, oh.
Just the timing was insane. It was crazy. Hakuna Matata is crazy.
Well, that was an awfully weak objection for the two of you. Anyway, I am positive there was a contradiction in the testimony, and that's so funny. It's a fun topic. Okay, context is important though. Yes. Sweater hams, that's crazy. Sweater hams. But yeah, context is very important because all I just came into was Lazy asking to see titties, and I was just so confused. The prosecution requests further testimony concerning when the request was taken. Very well. Right now I have to buy us more time. While we wait for the items the killer left behind to get here, I just know that the very outcome of this trial lies within those items.
Valid request.
This request came to me, about a week ago. It was a request for my services on the night of the award ceremony. We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. That is what occurred. I trust my memory and I believe I have made no mistakes.
I don't know, you made no mistakes, but I think you're lying!
So you physically met your client, huh? That is correct. Meeting one's client is the first step to building trust, in my opinion. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. This request came to me about a week ago. 1 week ago, are you sure? Yes, I am quite sure. I, of course, had my own preparations, and I was barely able to finish. When you request my services, Mr. Attorney, I hope you will keep that in mind. Please, stop. In any case, my client this time had a very specific date and time in mind. A specific date and time.
Ew. There we go. Just saving, because I don't want to go all the way back.
Did you ask why on the specific night? No, I tried to fulfill all the conditions of my client's requests, but as for why, I only had my suspicions. Your suspicions, huh? Press further. So what are these suspicions you had? Why did your client request that night? I'm sure it was all for the bear. The bear? My client spoke of it. I'm sure there will be a bear-shaped figurine in Juan Corrida's room. I would like you to retrieve that item for me. He must be talking about this bear puzzle. Inside that figurine was a suicide note. Naturally, the victim thought it brought it with him to his hotel room. He was planning to publicly disclose its contents at the press conference after all. That is correct. And if I had not done the job that night, I would not have known where that bear figurine was.
Sweater puppies, juggaloos, chest pillows, crazy. I must head back to work, but this was a funny conversation. Thank you for the nice words and I wish you luck. I hope you all have a good day. Oh, you have a good day at work too. Hope your work day is good and you also get some good rest when you're done, okay? Make sure you get something to eat too. But yeah, no, thank you for hanging out, Jumper. I really, really appreciate it. Hope your work day goes well.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of any importance? It was very important. The testimony just now has made one thing clear, and that is... the client knew the secret of the bear figurine. Huh? Why is everyone so quiet? Mr. Wright, I think all of us already knew that. Oh, really? Witness, please continue with your testimony.
Hope work goes by quick and painless. Exactly.
We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. So you physically met Adrian Andrews, right? Of course I did. What was that? What was the brief pause? Press further. Witness, I would like for you to give us a few more details. I always meet my clients as a matter of principle. I have never taken a request by telephone or mail. And why is that? That's because I value the trust between a client and myself above all else. And the only way to establish that is to speak to the client while looking them in the eye. Well, Mr. Wright, was that testimony just now of any importance? It was very important.
I'm just fucking throwing it out there. I need rest. It's been 24 hours since I woke up. For some reason, I haven't been tired. Jesus Christ, you need some rest. Professionals have standards.
Of course, it was very important, Your Honor. If Mr. the Killer had met his client before the murder, then it's unlikely he is mistaken. So you're saying that his client really was Adrian Andrews? I guess so. You see, it is just as I said. I'm so lost. Who the heck am I supposed to be helping here? Calm down, Phoenix. Think carefully and relax. Now then, would the witness please continue? That is what occurred. I trust my memory and I believe I have made no mistakes. So your client was Adrian Andrews. That is correct. Well, he says the two of them met. But if they did, then there shouldn't be anything wrong with the killer's testimony. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything strange this time around. You have to draw more information from him, but you can't draw his suspicion. If you can't do that, you should be able to find a flaw in his testimony somewhere. Talk about a delicate balance.
It was a request for my services night. We met at a certain bar. That is what I... What do I press next?
Did you ask why on that specific night? No, I tried to fulfill all the conditions of my client's request. But as for why, I only have my suspicions. Your suspicions, huh? Press it. So what are your suspicions you had? Why did your client request that night? I'm sure it was all for the bear. The bear, blah, blah, blah. We went through this. He knew about the... Oh. Whoops. 1 week ago, are you sure? Yes, I am quite sure. I, of course, had my own preparations, and I was barely able to finish. When you request my services, Mr. Attorney, I hope you keep that in mind. Well, no. A very specific date and time. Okay, we did that. We did that. I have just been vibing. The tiredness is slowly creeping up, but I am good till I get home at least. That's good. That's good. So you physically met Adrian Andrews, right? Of course I did. Press further. Witness, I would like to give... I always met my clients as a matter of principle. I have never taken a request by telephone or mail. And why is that? That's because I value the trust between them. The only way to establish that is to speak to the client. I read that. It was very important. Of course it was very important, Your Honor. If Mr. the Killer had met his client before the murder, then it's unlikely he is mistaken. So you're saying that his client really was Adrian Andrews? I guess so. You see, it is just as I said. Wait. Now then, would you... Am I supposed to be presenting something? So your client was Adrian Andrews. That is correct. Well, he says the two of them met, but if they did, then there shouldn't be anything wrong with Dick Killer's testimony. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything strange this time around. You have to draw more information from it, but you can't draw his suspicion. If you can't do that, you should be able to find a flaw in his testimony somewhere. Huh. Hi, person. Hi, guy. Welcome in. Thank you for the first time chat. Steve? Who are you naming Steve? Hello, bro. Do you like solariums? Solariums. Well, I have to see what that is because I don't remember a lot of names. Solariums. Oh, yeah. No, those are beautiful. Oh, you're talking about the rooms, the sunrooms, right? It's like a sunroom? Yeah, no, yeah, they're beautiful. I want one. I want one eventually, and you know, fucking during the winter, oh my god, just the snow piling on top and just looking out onto the snow stuff, and then having a fire pit maybe. What a crazy interaction. Bye, person, bye. No, but no, now fucking, I love that. I want one because, like, imagine just reading a book while you're like admiring nature. Oh my god. Now imagine a bunch of birds pooping on the solarium roof. Okay, dip, get out of here. I just need to wait for the materials to rebuild. Oh, nice, nice. The solarium guy seems very committed to solariums. Godspeed, honestly. Hi, Blarg. Welcome in. Hey, you know, fair enough. Solariums are very pretty. Strange, but they didn't break the rules, so, No, yeah, no, they're fine. They're fine. It's okay. They didn't do anything wrong. They just came in, asked a question, and then left. That's fine. Or, Meadow Leventis, lover of solariums. Hi, Blarg. Hope you're doing good. Welcome in. About a week ago. I think I pressed this, though. Yeah, I pressed this. And then... we asked specifically... and then it was about the bear. What the killer said sounds plausible, but in the end, it's just his conjecture. No, Your Honor, I don't think it's very important. Well then, witness, please continue. Meadow, did you name that thing? What name what? Gotta keep up appearances. You know it, yeah. I'm just very paranoid. I didn't know where the solarium thing was going. Oh, you're fine. I mean, if they don't break any rules or anything, you're totally fine. You could leave them be. Steve, no. Let's see. So you physically met Adrian Andrews, right? Okay. Let it go. It's probably just my imagination. I need to find something more definitive to catch this guy. Can we believe that your testimony up to this point has been reliable? That is what occurred. I trust my memory and I believe I have made no mistakes. The killer is now named Steve. Crazy. Steve the Killer. His name is Shelly. We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. It was a request for my services on the night of the award ceremony. I mean, his name is Shelly, so close enough, crazy. No, I named that thing crazy. What can I... I know, okay, so he... Shelly, Steve the Killer the Third crazy. Present the camera? I mean, camera for what? I don't think the camera really does anything at the moment. Like... yeah, the camera doesn't really do anything. It was a request for my services on the night of the ceremony. We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize. That is what occurred. I trust my memory, and I believe I have made no mistakes. 1 second. I need to fix my hair. Hi, Puda! Welcome in! Hello, hello! How are you? Hope you're doing good. Thank you for the daily bloom, Lazy. Oh, Lazy, by the way, my SSD and all of that, like, died. So if you had more daily blooms, if you remember, let me know. They reset? They don't, but basically my SSD died and I had to rebuild my stream stuff from scratch. But if you remember how many you had, let me know and I can re-give it back. But yeah, no, my SSD that had all my streaming stuff died like a couple weeks ago. So I had to build everything from scratch, like the OBS setup, mix it up, everything. It was crazy. How's Naya? She's doing good. She's doing good. I have no idea. It has been a hot ass minute since I've been here. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Totally understandable. Hmm. Infected. Okay. Man. Is Naya neighing? What does that mean? What does that mean? Hmm. About a week ago. About a week ago? Receipt, proof, blah blah blah. About a week ago. Question Meadow, do I dare add immersive portals to my create world when it's running at 70 frames per second with a drop every couple minutes currently? I mean, you can try, and then if it dies, you can remove it. Yeah? Confess something after the show, blah blah blah. I'm a little worried it'd run a lot slower. It probably would. So how does this immersive portals work? But it looked cool though. How does the immersive portal work? Does it create, is it like a portal to go to a different world, or is it like just teleportation? Trial and error. Very true. Because if it's only teleportation, I don't think it would do anything crazy. But if it's like a different world, I mean, I think it wouldn't be bad, because basically how Minecraft works is that if you're not loaded in the certain chunk, nothing happens. Like, everything ceases to move unless you're within the vicinity. It loads the chunks in the nether where you open the portal, means you can see through it and walk into it. Oh. Ooh. It will probably yeah, it will probably lag, because that means it's loading the nether as well. So I would probably not if you're worried about it running a little slow. But if you want it and you want to test it, you could always get rid of it later, you know? Man, I have a feeling it's gotta be something with this. That is correct. Well, he did say, but then... I mean, I could just go through the whole thing again. So we did that. He said no, blah, blah, blah. Specific date and time. Let it go. Of course I did. Press further. We went through all of that. Wait, what? Wait, this is different. What happened? Oh. Did I fuck up? Oh. Okay, I must have missed something. Okay. Okay, press further. It was not important. Okay. Why he meets his clients is not important, and that wasn't the point. Witness, please stop sidestepping my questions. What do you mean by that? My question was, did you really meet Adrian Andrews in person? I have already told you, Mr. Wright, I did. It was only through talking with him face to face that I began to trust him. That's when I thought I can trust this person as a client. It's true that they say about talking face to face. Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of any importance? It was very important. It was, actually. Could the issue being maybe she doesn't drink? No. If I had heard what I think I heard just now, then I think I've got him. Your Honor, I believe the testimony just now was of the utmost importance. Huh, really? If that's the case, witness, please include the statement just now in your testimony. Very well. From the moment I saw him, I thought I can trust this person as my client. Well, Adrian is a woman. I would like to go over this one more time. You met Adrian Andrews at a bar and took the request at that time. Yes, that is correct. And that's when you thought he was trustworthy. How many times must I repeat myself? Yes, that is correct. I'm sorry, but that is an impossible tale. Well, what? Shelley the Killer. You have never met the real Adrian Andrews. Well, why would you say that? Because you made one very big slip-up. About her. So what is the issue? What did you just say now? About her? If you have ever met Adrian Andrews in person, one look would have told you that she is a woman. A hoe. Order in the court. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? This witness testified to the following. That he always meets face-to-face with his clients when taking their requests. Yeah, it's giving a warning about the mods conflicting, sadly. Aw, that sucks. I'm sorry. What mods are conflicting? Does it say what mods, or is it just saying there's a conflict? But he has never met Adrian Andrews in person. Yes, Your Honor, that is exactly the point. That means Mr. the Killer's client could not have been Miss Adrian Andrews. Why is the thingy sweating oil? It's sweating oil. Mr. Edgeworth, I understand your logic on this one. However, why would the assassin make such a basic mistake? I believe it has to do with her name, Your Honor. Her name? Yes, Adrian Andrews is without a doubt a very androgynous name. Also, it's saying that my NVIDIA graphics card might cause portals to crash. Oh. Yes, I see. Unluckily for Mr. the Killer, the entire time he was on the stand, no one had stated Adrian Andrews' gender. And so he simply picked the wrong gender to go with. Well, what is going on? It's conflicting directly with Create? Aw, that fucking sucks. Shelley the Killer, this court demands an explanation. I think somehow I must have mixed up this client with another. So does that mean you remember something different now? Yes, of course. Please, if you would allow me to testify once more. Oh, I know he's just going to spit out more lies. Very well, but this time, please give us the truth and nothing but the truth. Like, the fucking killer is gonna give us the truth. Yes, now I remember. I took that request by mail. There have been times when I took a job without having my clients. The request was for the murder of Juan Carita and two or three other small things. When I saw the name at the end of the letter, I thought my client to be a man. So you took this job through a letter. He didn't mention anything about a letter in his earlier testimony, which means he is definitely lying. Be careful, Phoenix. If you break the assassin's testimony completely, it's over for us. I know, I can't make him suspicious, but I think we're okay. Like, we can do this. As long as he's standing there across from me. No matter how strong of a punch I throw, he'll counter it. Aw, he has so much trust in Edgeworth. Now then, let's begin the cross-examination. Yes, now remember, I took the request by mail. He shouldn't. But didn't you just say that you always meet your clients? Yes, I suppose I did say that. However, there are some clients for whom a meeting is simply not possible. But didn't you meet your client this time? No, I did not. Oh, come on. Come now. Let's stop with this game of cat and mouse. Using your silkiest voice is not going to work on me. Alright then, just cough it up and confess. Mr. Wright, you can't badger a witness with such harsh words. You're a lawyer, so behave like one and present evidence instead of mindlessly yelling. Now then, do you have any proof that Mr. The Killer met with his client? Do we have any proof? Either way, nobody here should trust the other. Crazy. Or the opposition, I was looking away. He is the fucking judge. No, I was talking about Edgeworth. Met with his client. Well, he did give the bear. I don't have any proof. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Unfortunately, I don't have any proof. I see. Then your line of questioning was just another waste of time. Sadly for us, Your Honor, that is the nature of right and wrong. There has been times when I took a job without having to meet my clients. And why could you not meet certain times? Or whatever, certain meetings or whatever. Recently, I have been receiving more requests. If I meet each and every client, I would lose some nice business opportunities. Nice business opportunities? On top of which the times have changed. It is now the age of information and computers, correct? Well, I have joined the times and now take requests via electronic mail. Electronic mail? Do you have a mail that in a specific insulated envelope? That's crazy. Judge is kind of a hypocrite when you compare him calling Nick out to him not doing anything when other lawyers have moments like that. Yeah. I'm very sorry. I despise the shortening of the words. What I mean by electronic mail is what is commonly referred to as email. Email. In a contest of mimicry, the judge would beat a parrot, hands down. Anyway, so you took this job without having met your client and... The request was for a murder of one Corita and 2 or 3 other small things. 2 or 3 other things? Yes. And what were these other things? A few other things that have nothing to do with this case. What should I do? Should I let him slide with that? It'd be really bad if I pushed his buttons the wrong way and he got mad. Judge is old as hell. Press further. Whether or not they're related to this case is for the court to decide. Mr. Attorney. Oh, yes? Everything I have said from the beginning has been nothing but beneficial to your client, which is why I wonder what is pushing you to continue with this cross-examination. Could it be that you are planning to betray your own client? That's... I smell the stench of a backstabber, and should you turn out to be one... Well, wait! Uh-oh. This is looking really bad. Should I press my luck? Alright, I have to think. Is this worth pursuing? Let it go. The killer sounds like one sharp man. I should try to find a better way to do this without making him suspicious. Let's continue with the testimony, witness, if you please. When I saw the name at the end of the letter, I thought my client to be a man. So you're saying that you never saw your client's face, not even once? I did, once. It was when I went to give my client the figurine. Yes, I see. But Miss Andrews was wearing a mask at the time. A mask? The nickel samurai mask, I'm guessing. Mr. Wright, what do you have to say about this? Do you have any problem with this piece of testimony? With this mask? I'm gonna save real quick, because I'm curious if there's a contradiction. Are they gonna force me to... There is a contradiction. One thing does sort of stick out to me, Your Honor. Witness, I think you most definitely saw your client's face. Let's recall Mr. Powers' testimony. After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. Matt gave the bellboy a tip. You received quite a large roll of cash from Mr. Engard, and at the time he was not wearing his nickel samurai mask. Order. Yes, now that you mention it, I do remember that. Witness. Yes, that night I did wander the floor as a bellboy. I received plenty of tips that night for carrying juice to the various rooms. Is that so wrong? Huh. The man who gave me the tip was not my client.
Hi, Meadow. Hi, Cash. Welcome in. It's been a bit. Hope you've been doing good. How are you? How are you doing so far?
He was probably just a very generous person. I'm sorry, but sadly we are not nearly so generous here. If I could receive large rolls of cash by simply bringing people things on trays, then why on earth would I stand around here prosecuting? Oh, the deja vu. And isn't his salary more than enough for one man? And where's your evidence that the large roll of cash was not in fact a tip? Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, show me the money. What? Mr. Attorney. Yes? You know, I think your line of questioning has been a little strange. In fact, I would say you don't seem to believe Mr. Andrews is my client. Or Miss Andrews.
I have been good. I've been doing a whole friggin' lot. Well, I hope it's been good things, at least. Good things have been very good. But glad to hear that you're doing good too.
Should a judge really be saying that phrase? Right. Oh no, it's not like that at all. I just think lies aren't a good thing, you know? Oh, I know and I agree. Lies are not a good thing at all. I think we are on the same page now, aren't we, Mr. Attorney? Remember, if I feel threatened in any way, I am free to cut contact at any time. I'm sorry, please forgive my foolishness. If only you were this apologetic all the time. Anyway, I do not see a huge contradiction here. Therefore, you may continue, witness. We've pretty much reached the end of our ropes here. Seems like we're still okay to me. And that's exactly what is so bad. At the rate we're going, we will end up completely destroying Mr. the Killer's lie. If we do that, you already know how serious of a situation that will put us in. Oh yeah. All I can do now is pray that those items reach us in time.
Well, looks like I have to press him on here. Okay. Press further.
Witness, this is a very important matter. Please cooperate and tell us what the other jobs your client requested were. If it's truly that important, I suppose I don't have much of a choice. The bear figurine. The bear figurine? After the assassination of the target, I was to find that figurine. I was told that this job was just as important as the actual killing. And where was the figurine? It was inside Mr. Kurita's suitcase. And then what did you do next? I handed it over to my client right away. You gave it to your client. Interesting. This information certainly sounds important to me. Witness, please include what you just stated in your testimony, as you wish.
One of these was to find the bear figurine and to give it to Adrian Andrews.
I found this figurine at Mr. Ongard's mansion.
Have things been good with everybody recently? I know you were sick not too long ago. Yeah, no, I've been feeling a lot better. I feel a lot better now. The sickness is completely gone. But I've been doing very, very good. Thank you for asking. I've been doing good. Streams have been good as well. I've been having a really good day too.
If you gave it to Miss Andrews, then what was it doing there? I was waiting for her there. That was also part of the plan to frame Mr. Ongard, I'm sure. That makes a lot of sense. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have any problems with this piece of testimony? There is a contradiction. So the killer says he gave the figurine to Miss Andrews, but I know somewhere in that statement there is a contradiction. And yet, I know that if I present something trivial here, he will cut the connection on his end. If you want to make a strong point, Phoenix, you have to present strong evidence. She's right. So now what?
Present evidence.
Witness, let's go over this one more time. You gave Miss Andrews the bear figurine, and she told you to take the bear and wait for her at Ongard's mansion. Is that correct? Yes. Where are you going with this? Well, I think maybe you might have remembered a few things incorrectly. Well, what? This is a battle of wits. I can't let up on him. I don't think it is possible for Miss Andrews to have been the recipient of this bear. I don't think it is possible for Miss Andrews to have been the recipient of this bear. I mean, which is true, but like... I don't think it is possible for Miss Andrews to have been the recipient of this bear. Well... damn, I don't know. I don't think it is possible for Miss Andrews to have been the recipient of this bear. Well, cause, I don't fucking know. What the recipient of this bear, why would it, why, I mean, like, other than the fact that she isn't the recipient of the bear, like, what do we have that will say that she isn't the recipient? Like, I don't. Found inside the figurine, it tells of Enguarde's horrible misdeeds. A wooden puzzle with the hollow. Wait, if she was the recipient of the bear, then how did... Wait. He's saying that she wanted to receive the bear, but why did he have it anyway? Like, and because she never was arrested. Oh. Is it this? Would it be the figurine? Is the evidence the figurine? Because like the figurine was found at the mansion, which she wasn't arrested. Like, she was able to go home. So, like, there was no need for the butler to bring, like, the killer to bring it over there. So, would it be the actual evidence itself that is the contradiction, maybe? So, is this a puzzle story game? I've never played this before, so I have no idea what's going on. So, basically, the game is a detective game. It's a part of the Ace Attorney series, and you are a lawyer who take on clients, and essentially, you have to prove them innocent. And basically it's like a visual novel with like storytelling and detective, like deducing and stuff. Investigation, point and click, kind of like a mix. But basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to solve a mystery. So it's like a detective game, I would say. I would say, yeah, it's also a puzzle game as well. It has some puzzles in it sometimes. Is it the figurine itself? Shelley the killer. If you had really given the bear to Miss Andrews, then this item should not have been inside it. This item? I see where you're going. Yup, that's where I'm going. Where is everyone going? Do I need to pack a suitcase? It's puzzle-esque, yeah. Your Honor, please think back to Miss Andrews' testimony. And I was going to burn it for her sake. If even for a single minute, this bear had actually been in Miss Andrews' hands, I'm sure she would have taken the suicide note out and burned it. Well, that's so true. Order. So that's where you two were going. So by the very fact that this suicide note was still inside the bear, it tells us that your client didn't know how to disassemble the puzzle. Which means... It means, Your Honor, that it is impossible for Adrian Andrews to be the client. Oh. Order. Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm sure I mentioned this before. How I hate traitors above all else. I think your cross-examination has clearly demonstrated something to me. You must wish to break your end of our agreement. No, that's enough. If that is your intention, then there is only one thing for me to do. Wait, please. Gentlemen, ladies, please excuse me. I have a matter that I must attend to. 2 years without knowing how to disassemble a toy? Apparently. No, please, not that. Please wait. Mr. Attorney, bring this trial to a speedy end and I may stay my hand. Otherwise. What in the... Mr. Wright, are you... Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. I didn't understand this witness's outburst just now. Do you think there is a need to hear more testimony or is this enough? Well, we should... Edgeworth, we can't do this. If we keep this up, Maya, she'll... The prosecution... Well, what has come over everyone? Even you are... The prosecution rests. What is going on around here? He wasn't the brightest, to be honest. The prosecution has no further questions, Your Honor. What? Well, I never thought I'd see the day. This is a most unusual situation. If the prosecution rests with no further questions, then the prosecution has failed to uphold its stance. If that is the case, then even though I am reluctant, I must believe that Mr. DeKiller's testimony is accurate. That would mean that Shelley DeKiller's client is Adrian Andrews. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. If I end the trial here right now, then your client Matt Ongard would be declared innocent, and in his place, Adrian Andrews would be charged with murder. Miss Andrews would be charged with murder. The prosecution has no further questions, so we will now hear the defense's final remarks. Bailiff, please bring the defendant Matt Ongard to the stand. The items from DeKiller's hideout didn't make it in time. We tried as hard as we could, but it looks like our time has run out. I can't believe it. The outcome now lies in your hands. You could disassemble with the hammer, true. Dude, did the old guy finally decide? To be honest, I can't think of you as a truly innocent and good person. You have done enough evil to drive a woman to suicide. But, at least on the charge of murder, it would appear you are innocent. Ha! So, I guess even the old fuddy-duddy figured me out. Mr. Ongard? What an atrocious lawyer I have, giving his own client up like this. And that refreshing like a spring breeze crab is just as atrocious, don't you agree? Anyway, get on with it and pronounce me innocent already. Right, Mr. Lawyer? Should I side with justice or should I save Maya's life? You'd better get Ongard a guilty sentence, okay? But if I did that, Maya will die. Good thing I have this cognac. Hello, you beautiful devil. Welcome in. But if I say he's innocent, then Miss Andrews will be charged as the murderer. Do I say he's guilty or not guilty? Either choice I make, someone's life is going to end. It all hinges on what I choose. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter. If the person who hired the assassin was Adrian Andrews, then your client, Mr. Matt Ongard, is innocent. There's no need to ask, old man. After all, my lawyer is going to say what I want, aren't you? Right. I can't do this. But I have to decide something. I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. My client, Matt Ongard, is guilty. We are waiting for your answer, Mr. Wright. Matt Onguard, your client deserves an answer. Guilty! Maya, I'm sorry. Matt Onguard is... Oh, she's here! Francisca von Karma. Took you long enough, bitch! What are you doing here? You see now, don't you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This is exactly why you should never take your eyes off of that scruffy fool.
Coming to the rescue, yeah, whoa. Hi, sir, welcome in. How are you? Hope you're doing good today. Welcome in.
Did you bring them the final pieces? Do you have them? You should know better than to ask, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Von Karma is perfect in every way. The evidence is here in perfect condition.
As much as she infuriates me, she's the MVP of this trial, yeah.
Don't worry about Scruffy. He's fine, and his injuries are minor. All of the items are inside this.
What a filthy old coat this is.
That's Gumshoes. I can spot his tattered rags anywhere. I apologize for its ugliness, but there was nothing else to wrap the items in. I fought long and hard this whole trial, all for what is inside that raggedy coat. I'm sure that inside the coat lies a crucial piece of evidence. Your Honor, inside that filthy coat are the defense's final pieces of evidence.
Hi, Meadow. I'm good. Looking forward to see you since this case. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you're doing good, too. I hope you had a good stream as well. Solve this case. No worries. But yeah, no, I hope you had a good stream as well. I'm glad you're doing good, too. And it's just lint. No!
Your final evidence. This trial is already over. All that remains is for me to hand down my verdict. I do not believe that any evidence presented now would change the outcome of this trial.
But what?
Your Honor, it is our duty to examine every piece of evidence down to the last. I request that Ms. Von Karma be allowed to present these pieces of evidence. I suppose you are right, Mr. Edgeworth. I grant permission to do so. However, this one obvious rule applies here. If these items do not bring up any new points, then they will not be accepted by this court. Now, Ms. Von Karma, if you please. These pieces of evidence are items left by the killer during his escape from the police. You must have been in quite a rush. Yes, Your Honor. The killer left 3 pieces of evidence. Somewhere among the evidence we're about to see, there will be something that will turn this whole situation around. Like a miracle. I'm sure of it. That is all we can hope for. The first item is a pistol. Does the killer's pistol have anything to do with this case?
I feel like it doesn't. I'm gonna save just in case. But I feel like it doesn't relate. It's the pistol that he probably used on Von Karma. More details are not needed.
I'm pretty sure there was no gun involved in this case. There's no real benefit to hearing about it. Please present the next piece of evidence.
One of the items retrieved from the killer's hideout. Nothing else is known.
The second piece of evidence is his videotape. I bet the killer took that from Onguard's mansion.
Question for more details. Oh, and we have ad gel. All right, guys, let's take this time to go use the restroom, grab a drink, grab a snack. We'll be back here in about like 3 minutes, guys. We'll be right back.
All right. Welcome back from Agile, guys. Welcome back. And thank you so much for the follow, Computer Racer. Welcome in. My friend called me for a sec. What happened after the Karma Lady busted in? She presented some evidence that we're going through. I have to wait for materials to refine. Ooh. Oh, no. Just making sure I didn't miss any messages. Welcome back. Thank you. Okay, questions for more details. Yeah, ask for more details. Have you checked the contents of that tape? Unfortunately, there was no time to. Oh, yeah. But I would speculate that this tape is very important. Why would you say that? Because he came back to his hideout for it. The killer went back for it? That's right. It looks like he was trying to recover it. He injured 3 of the officers at the site. But somehow it looks like they managed to protect it from the killer. Shelley the Killer is no ordinary man. The last piece of evidence is this bellboy's uniform. Is that a uniform from the Gatewater Hotel? Honestly, I feel like we could have asked for more information, but whatever. Was that used during the crime? I am almost certain it was. There's even a pair of black leather gloves in one of the pockets. There's no doubt about it. The killer was wearing this on the night of the murder. There is one thing I found interesting about this uniform. And what is that? There is a button missing on this uniform. A button? It's a very unique button. I'm sure if we were to recover it, it would provide us with an interesting clue. Welcome back, thank you. That is all I have to present, Your Honor. It's just as I thought. And what is that, Your Honor? I'm sure we are under normal circumstances. These items from Shelley the Killer's hideout would be very important clues. However, our question is not who did the killing. It is who is the client. Yes, that is correct. And these 3 items do not tell us anything about that. Thank you for your hard work, Miss Von Karma. You may step down now. Wait, Your Honor. Please allow me to examine this new evidence. Overruled. This court already has all the evidence it needs to hand down a verdict. Wonderful. Absolutely splendid. This judge is such a brilliant man, isn't he? Is this the end? Phoenix. I knew it. There's no such thing as a miracle in this world, is there? I think you're wrong. I think they do exist. But you have to make that miracle happen. You've come this far. You can't give up now. But no matter how you think about it, it's... Try for my sake. Just think about it for a second. There are 2 ways out of this situation for us. 2? The first. Make Engard wish from the bottom of his soul for a guilty verdict. Huh? The killer will always place his client's wish first. If Engard himself wishes to be convicted, then he will let his hostages go. That may be true, but that's asking me to do the impossible. The second way. Force the killer to end his contract with Engard. If the killer were to no longer think of Engard as his client, then he would let Maya go. Mia, that's even more impossible. He is a man who values his duty towards his clients above all else. I know both of these seem like impossible feats at first, but if you can make either one happen, it would truly be a miracle. The bigger problem is, the judge had already said he doesn't need any more evidence. The pieces he was just shown, he's not accepting them. Offered to pay extra, crazy. Phoenix, think things through from the other side. Isn't that what has always worked for us? The other side? Wait, does she mean... You mean to turn things around? Phoenix, the judge says he doesn't need the evidence. If that's the case, then who does need it? The person who needs the evidence. The defense, prosecution, and the judge. We have seen all the pieces of evidence, and that is how we have come to know the truth. But there is one person who has yet to see them all. And that person does not know the truth. That truth, it may be what will bring about the miracle. There are no objections this time, correct? Now then, I will pronounce my verdict. Why don't we all respectfully sit back and listen, kids? I have already told you, Mr. Wright, this court does not need any more evidence. I am not saying it is us that needs the evidence, Your Honor. Then, you want to show the evidence to that person? Yes, Your Honor. Please, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, for you to ask with such passion, I will grant you one chance. But one chance. Please show your evidence to who you think is the right person. Please show your evidence to who you think is the right person. That's impossible to turn this situation around in one try. One try. That is all I will permit. I have to try to remember everything that has happened up to this point. Think, Venus, think. There must be a way to save Maya while taking On Guard down at the same time. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's not waste any more time. Who would you like to show evidence to? The killer. I see. And now, tell this court what one piece of evidence you would like to show this person. I think it's this. I have a feeling it's this. It's either this or this. So I have a feeling it's gotta be the videotape. Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? I think there is some merit in showing this evidence to that witness. Bailiff, please bring in the transceiver from earlier. All right, it looks like I managed to convince him. Maya, she's okay, right? Didn't I tell you to concern yourself with bringing about a speedy end to this trial? Now, if I understand correctly, you wish to show me one piece of evidence. Yes, one is all I need. I have here a videotape. It was found at your hideout. I heard you injured 3 officers in your attempt to get this back. That was most regrettable. However, it was an order from my client. I was told to protect that videotape. I thought so. I'm afraid I seem to have failed in that regard. Do you know the contents of this tape? I was sternly told by my client to not watch it, so I have absolutely no idea. Actually, you are on this tape. Me. There was a video camera hidden at the crime scene. Your actions were being recorded. But what? Is that true, Mr. Wright? Who was it that planted a camera? Well, the only person who could have placed a camera at the scene of the crime would be your client, naturally. That was Adrian Andrews. Be quiet and listen, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Your client specified a place and time for you, isn't that right? Yes. That was so they could film you. I had no idea. Mr. Wright, why would my client do such a thing? I would like to know why. Why did Matt On Guard film the crime scene? The reason why he did that is my ticket out of this whole mess. There's only one reason why your client would secretly film the crime scene. They wanted to see Juan get his. Wanted blackmail on you, didn't trust your skills. Wanted blackmail on you. Your client once told me something very interesting. We were talking about you, and this is what they said. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. Yes, that's where the video comes in. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. Your client didn't trust you at all. They were thinking of using this video to blackmail you. What do you have to say to that, Shelley the Killer? Oh no. It looks like I was being deceived from the very beginning. Yes, by a natural that is the kind of person they are. Your client is a person who only thinks and plots of how to use the people around them, to protect themselves from any and all dangers that may arise. That is the true nature of your client. I have one question for the witness. Yes. You told us one thing numerous times during your testimony. You said that you detest traitors most of all. Yes, that's right. Why do programmers prefer dark mode? Why? Hi, Nico. Hope you're doing good. But what if that traitor was your own client? What would you do then? That's obvious. I would break our contract in that case. And then, that client would become my next target. Oh. Because light attracts bugs. Get out of here. Hi, Miko. Hope you're doing good. For the honor of the Killer name, even if it takes an eternity, I would follow that person to the ends of the earth to exact my punishment. Uh-oh. Rip on guard. We hardly knew ye. Because light mode is super tiring for the eyes when you stare for hours on end. Betty told me that light mode is actually better for your eyes. Crazy enough. Well, I don't think we have to worry about the murderer. He pissed off an assassin. It's kind of a self-correcting problem. I see. That's all I wanted to know. So the traitor becomes the killer's next target. Rest and piss on guard, yeah. I get it. This is how we'll turn this case around. It's just a screen to stare at a screen for too long. Many thinks that Dark Souls 2 was the best. Hey, leave him be. If he enjoys Dark Souls 2, that is completely fine. That is completely okay. He can have his opinion. It's only bad because so many just don't like to turn on their lights. That is true. Mr. Wright. Yes. My contract with my client is over as of now. I seem to have a new job on my hands. I will now return to you your precious item. What the? I'm not an item! Maya, I thought I'd never see you again. Oh, thank goodness. It is for well-light environments. If it is a dark environment, dark mode is better. Get out of here. It is for well-lit environments. The light mode being brighter does mess with you, but the dark mode can cause you to strain to focus on things like text. Makes sense. Maya saved. Woo, yes, we saved Maya! This trial appears to have come to its conclusion. However, I am sort of... I don't quite know what just happened there with the client and the witness and... Miss Von Karma, where did that... My Discord is neither, it's blood red. She always has you in her sights. Now, I do believe it's time to finally hand down a verdict. You looking nervous, huh? Mr. Ongard, it looks like somehow you got what you wanted. You will finally receive the acquittal you wanted so badly. You should be happy. But before that, I would like to make one final statement. Sometime in the near future, one very betrayed assassin may appear before you. He looks nervous. Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does. Fun fact, at the end of this year, all millennials will be 30 plus. That's sad. Time goes by so fast. It goes by so fast. I'm sure you would understand what I mean if you watched this video. Help me. Now then, Your Honor, the verdict if you please. Is that all right with you, Mr. Wright? We have finally reached the end of a very long battle. Whether he's convicted or acquitted, there's no escape for him now. Go on, Phoenix. Plead whichever way your heart tells you. Right, Chief. Plead not guilty, plead guilty. Plead guilty. Matt Ongard. Even though I am a lawyer, I cannot make your crime disappear. I think a guilty verdict is appropriate here. But me? My wonderful self guilty? Even if you got an acquittal, the instant you set foot outside the detention center, your life would be in danger. No matter which way you look at it, you can't run away from your crime anymore. Oh, there he goes. That looks so painful, though. This reminds me of the Sherlock Holmes story where he didn't arrest a man who's guilty, who gaslit his wife to the point of never leaving her house. He just left his paranoia to do the rest. Oh god.
Yikes, yeah, he's a bit insane, yeah.
As always, it looks like we have uncovered the real truth. I don't remember you helping out much in this. Mr. Edgeworth, how is Matt Ongard? I have left Miss Von Karma in charge of his incarceration. I'm sure he's getting a full course meal of whip leather right about now. Very good. That was a close one, wasn't it, witness? Yes. I plan to pay my debt to society for my own crime, Your Honor. The first time I was called to the witness stand during this trial, all I felt was despair. She must be talking about the time Edgeworth really went after her. I guess she's trying to forgive him for what he did. This witness, how should I put this? She has an illness. If you're going to say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me. But after that, when I was alone at the detention center, that's the first time I really saw myself for who I am. And today, when the two of you used your combined strength to convict Matt, I felt like I had finally been saved. Wow, this is the first time I've ever seen her smile. I am really happy that you two were in charge of this case. I really don't know how to express how I feel at this moment. This is the first time I felt comfortable with myself, with who I am. Thank you so much, everyone.
Aww. Seeing her smile like that, oh my god.
It looks like we have resolved everything at last. As for myself, there are still a few things I'm confused about. But everyone seems to be in good spirits.
She deserves better, she does. She really does.
And that is good enough for me. That is all. This court is adjourned.
March 23.
You were great out there, Phoenix. What I did out there was right, wasn't it? This is the first time you've not gotten your client off. You got them a guilty verdict this time. But you have to look past all of that to what's really important. You now realize that there is something more than just getting a not guilty, right? Yes, I understand now. Phoenix, think back for a second. Think to the moments before Miss Von Karma arrived with the final piece of evidence. Think about the incredible decision you had to make. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear the defense's final statement on this matter. I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. Should I side with justice or should I save Maya's life? My client, Matt Ongard, is he guilty or is he not guilty? Those were your choices then, and your answer. Your answer spoke to what being a lawyer means to you. Right. Edgeworth. I have good news. Maya is now safe in police custody.
Really?
Pearls!
You're telling us the truth, right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, she's quite safe. She's on her way here as we speak in a patrol car.
Mystic Maya's safe! You did it! You really did it, Mr. Nick!
Ow, she punches deceptively hard for a kid.
I believe it. I believed in you. I kept saying to myself, Mr. Nick will save her. Mr. Nick will save her.
Oh, poor Pearls. She must have been under so much stress.
Thanks.
Oh,
what's wrong?
Miss Von Karma.
Maya's her only family left. She really is.
About earlier, thanks. Ow! Why are you still smiling, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You lost. Your perfect win record has now been crushed. And yet, you are still happy? I don't think you'll ever understand, Miss Von Karma. How dare you? Don't worry. She may in time. After all, I was like that myself until a year ago. Edgeworth. For my own personal victories and for guilty verdicts.
So will anyone tell the judge?
I used every dirty trick in the book, and so my win records remain spotless. But a man appeared and stood fast against the selfish me. I fought him in my usual manner and tasted my first defeat. I felt like I had lost everything because of that. And then, it was my turn to sit on the defendant's chair.
Hi, Frangie. Welcome in. Have you ever tried kombucha? No, I have not. I think I tried, like, maybe a sip, but I don't remember how it tastes. I don't think I liked the one I got, though. Kombucha face on... I feel like that's a stretch. But nice try. Von Karma X Maya. Now that is a good AA ship, at least in the later games. Wait, I can see it working a little bit. I can see it a little bit. Now that I, like, slowly pronounce it, I can see it a tiny bit. So good job. Nice try.
And I was saved by that person I called my enemy. I couldn't forgive myself for all that had happened. So I left the prosecutor's office. And I left that note. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. As well as you should have. A prosecutor who has shamed himself with defeat should crawl into a hole and die. But that was not what happened. After I left the prosecutor's office, I finally came to realize something. And it was in that moment of clarity that everything began to change. What foolish nonsense. We prosecutors use everything we can to attack the defendant. But every time we did so, no matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most people, that man would hold strong with his undying faith. And then before I knew it, I began to trust in that man as well.
He trusted him. What is the problem of this system? Oh my god. Oh, these two.
What? You trusted your enemy? It doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks a person uses. The truth will always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we can do is to fight with the knowledge we hold and everything we have. Erasing the paradoxes one by one. It's never easy. We claw and scratch for every inch. But we will always be eventually reach that one single truth. This I promise you.
The truth?
Yes, that's the reason why prosecutors and defense attorneys exist. But I'm sure you knew that already, didn't you, Wright? That's why you couldn't forgive me. This man who went into hiding, isn't that right? This man who only had his sights set on victory, who ran away into the night.
Is Mr. Edgeworth right, Mr. Nick?
You really let me down. When you disappeared, I felt betrayed. The reason I decided to become a lawyer to begin with was because I believed in the things you said to me all those years ago. And you betrayed your own words. That's why 1 year ago, I made up my mind. I decided that Miles Edgeworth I knew had died. At least that's what I told myself.
You pathetic fool. Miss Von Karma.
I don't want to hear the wretched whimpering of a disgraced loser. A Von Karma is someone who is destined to be perfect. Miles Edgeworth, you are no longer worthy. You are no longer worthy of being a Von Karma. And neither am I. It's over. It's all over. Francisca threw something on the ground just now. This is an electromagnetic receiver. Isn't that the thing she used to track Detective Gumshoe? I'll return this to the precinct later. There's something else.
Her whip!
Isn't that Miss Von Karma's whip?
I'll never set foot in another courtroom again. I'm sure that's what she's saying by this action. You should keep this, right? Okay.
Oh no, her character. Yeah, it's just gone.
Nick! Maya!
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
Why though? I have no clue. I'll take that whip. That's crazy. And they got reunioned. Oh, she must be starving.
Oh, Nick, I knew you would come through. You got on guard convicted, like I knew you would. And on top of that, you even rescued me.
What? You're so cute. What? What? What did I do? What did I do? I'd like to believe that Phoenix was the one to run into Maya's arms. I would love to see that. I would like to also believe that. What did I do? They got reunion. Leave me alone! What is wrong with you? Leave me alone. Okay? Well, of course I did. You know I would never desert you. But we sure pressed our luck this trial. You're really lucky to be standing here.
Whatever, whatever. Look, it's over, okay? Besides, if I did croak, I would just come back and haunt you like a bat goes through Pearly.
Is it really that easy to do something like that?
Thanks a lot, Nick.
Don't mention it. Maya.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm relieved you're alright.
Hey, it looks like you've made some real progress, Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, I suppose I'm a little different from who I was a year ago. Of course. What is happening? The Medi just being Medi. Answer him, Maya. Is it that easy to haunt people?
All right, I think it's time we got out of this depressing place.
Huh? Where are we going?
Food, Nick. Food, grub, chow. I'm starved. I'm so hungry, even you look like a nice juicy burger on a bun to me, Nick.
You think I look like a burger? I'm a prime rib at least.
Come with us, Mr. Edgeworth, please.
If you insist. That type of response? What do you mean? I really want to understand your powers. Alright, so how about we hit up our usual burger joint?
Don't be silly, Nick.
Huh?
This case messed up that awesome evening and got in the way of my gourmet food, so I've decided that we have to make it up by having another feast.
Another feast?
Come on, Nick. Food!
Hey, pal, sorry to keep you guys wait. Okay, Gumshoe without his coat kind of looks nice. Gumshoe without his coat kind of looks nice. Real but unhinged metal? What do you mean? What do you mean? I mean, look. At least he's all right. Yeah, he's all right. I'm glad he's okay. You know, I'm just being honest. I'm just saying all of our inner thoughts, okay? I'm just speaking for us. Dick without covering. I'm just speaking for us. I'm just saying. Hey, pal, sorry to keep you guys waiting. Gumshoe, are you alright? Yeah, but I'm really embarrassed. I didn't think I would hit a telephone pole of all things. Bitch! He hit a telephone pole! You want dick metal? Oh my god. Where's all the fireworks and smoke bombs? I apologize for that one. You're totally fine. No need to apologize. A telephone pole? Then it wasn't a red light that got him?
You did it again, city boy. I felt like my dear old heart was gonna give out on me, and I ain't joking.
Yeah, it was more exciting than the very last episode of The Steel Samurai. Thanks.
Now looky here, Mr. Snooty Prosecutor, don't you reckon you bullied Mr. Wright too hard? If you don't start being a lot nicer to him, he might just kick it. Tonight, even.
I'll keep that in mind. She says it to me every night. He fucking wishes. He fucking wishes.
Well, come on now, everyone gather around. Y'all are gonna get your pictures taken by a genuine, professional photographer.
Looks like Lada bought herself a new camera. Well, pal, at least we can put this messy case behind us now. Come on, tonight's all about Eden, so let's chow down, pal.
Amen to that, pal. Amen.
You know, when you think about it, you were the one who saved the day, detective. Huh, me? You really think so? He's right. If it wasn't for the 3 items you took, I think this trial would have had a very different ending. Oh well, you know, it's... He's all shy. Wait, what did you delete from Medi? Is it... Oh, okay, I see what you mean. I see what you deleted. Catching up with chat. Well, I gotta go. No worries, Cash. No worries, Cash. You have a good rest of your day, okay? Thank you again for stopping by. I really, really appreciate it. It was good seeing you. Huh? Wait, that's odd. When I ran off with things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir. What? 4? Yeah, I'm sure I put one of the items in my coat pocket. There was a 4th item? Aw, come on, y'all. It's over. But, woo boy, I tell ya, you really are something else. Between getting accused of murder and getting kidnapped? Never a dull moment with you, huh? You think? Why does she look so happy about that? But being shut away for 2 whole days. Weren't you scared? Yeah, it was really scary. I felt so hopeless. So, to keep my mind off of things, I drew a picture. Sounds like you had it rough, gal. So, where's this picture of yours? Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see Mystic Maya's picture. You know, I don't know where it went. Oh, that's too bad. Well, it's alright. It wasn't anything important anyway. It sure is nice to finally see them both smiling again. I think Von Karma's close. I don't deserve that. You don't think so? You can have a wrong opinion at this point. What is it, Edgeworth? This thing is picking something up. That's Miss Von Karma's receiver. Oh, thanks to her, I had the most awful experience of my life, sir. I can't believe she struck a tracking device on me. That's odd, even though you're standing right here. The tracking device seems to be in a different location. Oh, it's probably busted or something, sir. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm afraid it's about time for me to excuse myself. I still have some work to do. Huh? But Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't even eaten anything yet. Are you all dense? Now thinking about it, it should be the killer that's been feeding her, since it'd be bad form to starve your leverage to death. I think that was the point, to make it like to speed up the process, I think is what he was trying to do. And you've eaten way too much, you glutton. I had fun tonight. Now, if you'll excuse me. Wait. What? I just wanted to say thanks, Edgeworth. Edgeworth? I don't know why I said that. Edgeworth, you really saved me out there. If anyone should be saying thanks, it should be me, right? I feel like words alone aren't enough here. Kith. I wonder if there's anything I could give him to express how I feel. What can I give him? I don't know what to give him. What the fuck am I supposed to... Leave me alone. What am I supposed to give him? Yeah, what the fuck am I supposed to give him? My attorney badge? You want my attorney badge? I don't know what to give you, sir. What is of importance? Do you want the stuffed bear that apparently is in my pocket? I actually don't know what I should be giving him. The whip? The whip? The whip! I mean, I guess I could give it to him. There you go. What's this? Thank you. It's all thanks to you two. You and her. You don't need to thank me. I was only doing my job. That's it. That was it.
It looks like Mr. Edgeworth has left, Mr. Nick. Hey, Mystic Maya? Yes, Pearly? I guess you two can go back to being lovey-dovey, right? You and Mr. Nick, I mean.
Pearly, would you cut it out already? You're embarrassing me. Anyway, so who's paying for this lovely dinner party?
As if you need to ask. Everyone say thank you to Nick.
Huh? Yeah, I'm kinda at the point where I can't even buy instant noodles, pal. So I kinda already put your name on the bill. Oh, what the? That's crazy! Huh? Huh?
Yeah, I got me a situation just like that myself. There's this camera shop in this hotel, see?
And I just bought myself this good old beauty here. It better be anyhow for 3,000. Huh? Actually, I reckon you bought it for me since it's on your tab and all. He's just confused.
Isn't this great, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, Nick.
Bro, have the actor buy dinner. Big man can afford it.
Why do I suddenly feel like screaming?
You don't need to hold back now, you hear?
Yeah, pal, time to let it all out.
This is going to be the first time I hear the real you. Go on, it's been a while since I heard you say it.
I've been busy being a hostage and all. All right then, if you say so.
There it is. And that's game 2! That was game 2. Amazing ending, yeah. That case was crazy.
You really came through for me, Nick. I had to hide that letter, but I knew you'd find it. I really feel like I've been living on the edge lately. I mean, I've escaped death 3 times now. Pretty cool, huh? I feel like a pro.
Crazy but fun case. Yeah, it was, oh my god, all over the place.
I'm so happy that you could save Mystic Maya, Mr. Nick. And I'm so happy for the 2 of you. Speaking of which, I think this hotel is a popular place for honeymooners, so I sort of made reservations for the 2 of you just in case.
What the fuck? Pearly is so cute. She's adorable.
Well, pal, it looks like I'm back on the force again. Oh, nice. Mr. Edgeworth had a long talk with the chief and he got me reinstated for my sake. Aw. I heard he said things like letting that one go is bad for all of society. I knew it. Crashing headlong into everything is the only way to live, pal. Crazy. A fucking 8-year-old can make reservations? Apparently. Apparently. I, Maggie Bird, am retiring this uniform as of today, sir. I'm going to be a waitress from now on. What? And bring smiles and joys to the people who come by the restaurant, sir. Thank you for the sip and the stand. I hope you'll stop by sometimes, Mr. Wright.
She's gonna be a waitress now. Crazy.
Yes. Are you here to visit a patient? I'm Dr. Hottie. Recently, yes. That girl, you know, I haven't seen her around. Yes. But I remember, if I even laid so much as an eye on her, it would go crack. It doesn't matter. It didn't matter if I got whipped, though. Yes.
He's so fucking weird. I think he's more weird than Salmonella. Salmonella was weird, but, like, he's weirder.
It's time to begin our quest of world circus domination, sweetie. And to let the world know we are serious, I plan to make a fabulous flight to Zimbabwe.
Hey, Max, what do you think Zimbabwe is at?
What? I don't know what you said.
Do you think there are castles made of cake and bunnies who can talk?
Girlie? I think if there are any talking bunnies, even they won't laugh at Mo's jokes.
The disease? I like her new outfit. I missed it. I was too busy trying to read.
I'm ready. There's no way these jokes are gonna fall on deaf ears.
Meadow's legally blind, I am.
I'm going to be more contemporary. Fuck you. We've all got our new act all working out. Whatever. Say something, will you? You're supposed to start this off. Get on with it.
I'm trying to read everything. It is not working out well.
What's this? Drat, it's an ordinary electric razor recharging on the... I can't believe this. Really? How long do they plan on making me do this?
Oh, she's still going.
But it's Edgy Poo's idea, so that means it must have been a deep-hitting meaning.
Trillo's still creepy. Oh, yeah.
I was never like this in the old days. Everyone thought the world of me. They used to call me Queen Wendy and treat me like royalty, and any man who fuck you.
Swear to God. Oh, is that all the credits? I think that's all the credits.
Oh, I appreciate everything you and Mr. Edgeworth did for me from the bottom of my heart. Oh, that's right. I received a letter from Miss Von Karma. She said that after I get out, I should feel free to consult her about anything at all. I'm really thankful to have met everyone.
Oh, did she end up having a friend in Von Karma? Oh, that'd be really cute.
It has become difficult for me in this country as of late. As such, I will take a short leave of absence. If you would like to request my services, please be sure to visit my homepage. May we both be blessed with longevity.
Oh, it broke. It has a self-destruct button. He has a fucking website, apparently. Never mind, I just didn't remember what her outfit looked like. Oh, you're totally fine. If you hear that, that's Naya chopping up veggies.
Where are you going, Francesca? How did you know I was here? With this. That's... I heard you were planting things on a certain person. Things like tracking devices in his coat, for example. That's just like you. I only planted it there because he was always wearing it.
Hi, Pendra. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Congrats on finishing the game. Thank you. She stopped. Oh, came back.
This filthy drab coat of his. I don't know how it ended up in my luggage, but it's going in the trash, I promise you that. Oh, that's right. Speaking of that man, he told me something very interesting. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure he took 4 things in total, sir. 4 things? It seems he put the last one in his coat pocket. He put it in here. It doesn't matter anymore. The case is already over. What are you going to do now? That's none of your business. Are you running away? Shut up. You don't understand a thing. You can't possibly understand what it means to be Manfred von Karma's daughter. Francisca, so many expectations from everyone around me. Expectations I must fulfill. I'm expected to win no matter what, and failure? Such a thing is not an option for me. My father was a genius. There's no doubt about that. But me, I'm no genius. I've always known that. But I had to be the one. I had to. You may not be a genius like your father, but you are a prosecutor. You have been and always will be.
Your father also lost.
No, I'm not. Not anymore. I've even thrown my whip away. Speaking of that, Wright gave me this to hold on to. Right. You knew something like this would happen, didn't you? I'm going to say this again. We prosecutors do not fight for personal honor or pride. I hope you will think deeply about what you should be striking down with that whip. You haven't changed a bit. You've always left me alone and walked on ahead without me. Miles Edgeworth. I've always hated you. And then, finally, my chance to take my revenge on you arrived. If I could win against that man, if I could make Phoenix Wright bow down in defeat, then this girl you left behind would have risen higher than you. That was supposed to be my revenge. I see. You know, I can't do it. I can't change who I am. I can't throw away everything I've been until today. I believe you can, just like how Adrian Andrews did. Adrian Andrews? You were going to use her during the trial, right? But you were dependent on your father by using his tactics, isn't that right?
Oh, maybe she saw herself in Adrian. Oh, that's so sad. That's actually really sad.
Today you chased after me after I had left you behind all these years. And that's why we're standing here now, side by side. But I have no intentions of stopping. If you say you are going to quit your walk down the prosecutor's path, then this is where we part ways, Franziska von Karma.
Oh! That's really sad, yeah. Look, she's crying! She cute.
I am Franziska von Karma. Don't think I'm going to walk in your shadow forever. Our battle begins now. So you better prepare yourself, Miles Edgeworth.
Oh, she's so cute. She is his younger sister after all, yeah. Hi, Mega Man, welcome in. Hope you've been doing good. That is so cute.
One day, someday, I'm sure we'll meet again in battle. Until then, this last piece of evidence that never made it to you, I'll take good care of this fourth piece, so I can give it to you when at last we meet again.
Oh? What is this fourth piece of evidence? Oh! Maya drew that! That is kind of cute. Oh man, yeah! What the hell, man? Ah! And we will have to call it here for today. It has been almost 4 hours. Perfect time to call it. But we will be back here tomorrow. Okay, wait. So we just did, what did we do? Wait. Cannot earn a, yeah. So this is the first one. We did this one, and then now this is the one we're gonna be doing. Ooh, okay. Let's stop there. Can we kill Maya? No! Alright, let's go. This is just chatting. But next one will be Trials and Tribulations next. Okay, so that will be tomorrow. Please, no. Crazy. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Sorry if I sound close. I'm moving my controller onto its little thingy. That was certainly a case. Thanks for the stream and congrats on getting through the episode. Thank you! I'm sorry you can't marry Edgeworth no matter how much you dream about him. Get out of here. Hi, Taco. Welcome in. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Pretty please with blood and guts on top? No. Oh yeah, Meadow? Yeah? The shippers would kill you, crazy. But thank you guys so much for the setup photos. Yes, I will be posting them in the Discord. I completely forgot, and I do have to transfer the photos and stuff, so I don't have it on my PC right now. But I should be able to post it on the Discord. Thank you for streaming. Of course, thank you guys for being here. She wants to marry the detective more than Edgeworth. I mean, sometimes, you know, a silly dumb guy is sometimes very nice. Thank you for stream, of course. Thank you for being here. Also, man, progress was made. Yes, it was. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you had a good time. I will be back here tomorrow, 3 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. EST with more Ace Attorney. We'll be continuing this third game. Whoa, I'm a silly dumb guy. Get out of here. But we'll be playing more Ace Attorney tomorrow. We'll be playing the third game, getting that going and potentially finishing that up. We're definitely not going to be finishing it tomorrow, but probably in like a couple weeks. But we'll be continuing more tomorrow. And I'll be continued plotting. What, you may ask? Well, wouldn't you like to know? Get out of here, Taco. Get out of here. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. If you guys haven't done so yet, feel free to join my Discord. We have community nights there, watch-alongs, poll votings, future events, giveaways, all held there. And I also have my announcements of when I do go live or different announcements in general if I need to update you guys with anything. And I also
also have my socials as well if you want to check that out. I have my VOD channel, my clips and stuff. So feel free to check that out if you would like to. Otherwise, I will be sending you guys off to a mutual of mine. Make sure you copy those raid messages once they do pop up. First one is for followers. Second one is for subscribers. So make sure you copy those while I look for someone to raid into. Make sure you copy those, guys. Make sure. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for stream, of course. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Okay, who haven't I rated in a hot minute? Let's see. Thank you for stream, rest well, everyone. Hi, Velen. Hope you're doing good. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Who should I send y'all off to? I rated them before. Ooh. Have a good dinner. Oh, thank you. You also have a good night, guys. You guys all have a very good night. Let me snooze my ads before it starts while I'm looking for someone. I rated them before. All right. I'll send you guys over to Mon. If you guys don't know who Mon is a art doer and croissant connoisseur. She is a really good friend of mine, and she does a lot of art streams, but also plays a variety of games. And today she's trying out the Tomodachi Live demo, I believe. So I'll be sending you guys off to her. Make sure you guys give her some love and support. I would really, really appreciate it. Let me just make sure I set it up and make sure it's ready to go. Art doer. Well, that's what she has on her description, okay? But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate y'all. I do hope to see you guys tomorrow. If you guys can't make it tomorrow, I hope you guys have a good Friday and a good weekend, depending on your time zone. But otherwise, I hope everyone has a very good night. Sleep well. And I hope to see you guys again very, very soon. Good night, good night.